We've dueled to save the world. We've dueled to graduate high school. But that was the past. And this is the era of Turbo Duels. Join us as ShibuyaKessler. Dragging this, dragging that. Why don't you try dragging your ass to a real job, Yusei? Shorah.
Oh, when their arms hurt, it's a magic dragon, but when mine hurts, it's a stroke.
Calamity Carl.
My heart beats in hyperdrive.
Bio Roxas.
I finally got the art. Fuck!
And KZ Excellent.
That's right. I'm still here.
Use the power of the Millennium microphone to race to the finish and discover what the 5Ds even means.
5 dicks, right?
Where's
God,
it going?
I never
Where's it
thought
going? Come back. Come back. Wait.
Music's a little long for the intro quotes, but I think that's fine. What's up, fuckers? We're so fucking back.
We're so back.
Uh,
How we doing, everybody?
My heart beats in hyperdrive.
I'm suffering.
Yeah, the first time we actually have a good Yu-Gi-Oh song.
what happened,
intro.
Shibuya?
I love it.
Shut the fuck up. You know.
Ugh.
Ugh.
We're here. We're back. I'm glad we finally started the show.
Yeah, so
It only took 3 hours.
we've been live on Twitch for
That's
like,
also the nice thing about starting
30
later,
minutes.
is my kids aren't coming into the middle of the recording and like da da da.
Why do you hate
Yeah,
your
no
kids?
more goo goo gaga.
No,
That's
I just
great.
meant I wouldn't have to leave randomly. Sorry.
I'm glad you don't have to leave randomly, Bio.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
What the
Also,
fuck?
in addition
You're my
to
friend.
in addition to our fucking talk sprites like bouncing and lighting up, we now actually have open mouth variants. So
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just a small touch.
Yo, that's cool.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Buh, buh.
it's good. We're in a
That's
new
really
time
good.
slot now. It's the evening.
Yeah, it's the evening.
Yeah.
I'm sober. We're all doing great. By the way, we are on a timer now, so we have about like an hour and a
Jesus
half to 2
Christ.
hours.
I'm
We do
gonna
not.
take the hammers
I'm
to your
gonna-
home, which I know the address of, and I'm gonna
Ooh.
fucking bash your door in.
Now, about 20 minutes before this part happened, if you're watching it live,
Mhm.
I was telling Shibuya we need to start.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because I swallowed mine. And I was really trying to get us into this.
Not that I knew.
I thought I heard something in your mouth earlier.
Yes, yeah. I made sure to animate through sound the act of me doing it. For eagle-eared audience members.
We're so back.
Not that I knew
microphone.
the address of your old place anyway, but if I knew your new address, I would send you something violent in the mail.
That's okay. I've watched through this material like 4 times in my life. I got it.
It's not that
I'm
I doubt
locked.
you're prepared for the material. It's that you've put me on a timer for this shit. Even though
I
you
had a
knew
meal
Carl
before this,
taking
so it'll
it.
take a little longer. It's not going to be like one of those 20-minute
It's-
boom booms.
It's so funny because the first weekend when we were going to come back, the day before I said to KZ, yeah, so I'm absolutely going to take one like right at the start of the episode.
Oh yeah,
and
I
put Shibuya on a
immediately
timer.
told you, and I was waiting for you to tell me what the method was going to be.
Why do my
And then-
co-hosts want to kill me?
And I knew that KZ would follow through as well.
Oh yeah, I'm like at the end of the day, I'll do it. I don't like being high in the morning, the evening.
Bits are good.
Oh yeah,
We're
Oh, yeah,
so
Are
back.
they though?
My heart beats in hyperdrive.
Hell
Mine's
yeah,
being
dude.
in hyperdrive, but for reasons that are not fun and hype.
If it helps you, Shibuya, I also have a alcoholic drink.
You know,
I
as
mean,
I,
that's
swallowed, I
not-
just went, let's just let Destiny choose. All right.
On
Jesus
that
is
note,
taking the wheel.
Thank God we've got another good ass intro now. Hyperdrive is such a good English opening.
Oh, I thought you were
Hyperdrive
talking
is-
shit on the new mic intro.
Hyperdrive
No.
is phenomenal, don't get me wrong, but I'm also never skipping Kizuna Bonds. I think that song goes crazy hard.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like Kizuna's weaker. I don't know what it is.
No, they're both very good. If I had to choose one that's better, I would say Hyperdrive probably gets it because of nostalgia, but I think
I'm not even nostalgic for it. I just think it's a good song. It's awesome.
I think Kizuna Bonds is just fucking raw as hell with how grungy it is. and how fitting
Yeah,
that
I,
is
I
to
like
set
the
up
style
fights.
that it's specifically going for. A fun fact about the English opening: they had like 3 or 4 of them, and they had people on like the 4Kids website vote, and this was the winning one.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Oh,
They had like multiple different takes on what the theme song was going to be.
I wonder if those still exist somewhere.
I believe
I remember
they
listening to
do.
one, but it was like a decade ago, and I'm like, man, some of these are bad.
If I remember correctly, one of the potential songs on there, it was either one of the potential songs or one that got rejected from that final lineup.
Oh, wow.
Was written by I forget if it was just
No, it was
sung
in
by
Bio.
him or if it was like done
So-
by Dan Avidan of Ninja Sex Party.
Oh.
I remember that.
So I
fun fact.
immediately found a video that has them, or at least has
Oh, okay.
some of them.
Mhm.
The first one it opens with has the immediate intro of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds! And I wanted to fucking close the tab instantly.
Yeah, of course.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh!
Right.
It sounded
How
like
else
a
are you gonna know
fucking
what the
Power
show is?
Rangers intro, and a bad one at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds! That's what it should be. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Millennium microphone.
We're so
Did we
bad.
start?
Hey.
Wow, this is genuinely terrible. I'm putting this fucking YouTube link in the chat for everyone to fucking experience. Go listen to that, because holy shit, I can't get through 17 seconds.
Help!
Personally, Shibuya, I think aside from what you're doing, which you should keep up,
Yeah, thank you.
I think you should pick one of these really bad themes and make that the theme of this podcast.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
god. Alright, hold
No one
on.
else is using them.
Are these gonna get copy struck? Hold on.
Probably.
Let me look at this video. Because if these actually didn't end up getting picked, I'd like to just see.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
'cause it
video was
seems
posted
like-
in 2009.
We gave you a little apple crate to stand on. How about now?
That's pretty good for me. You know, it was pretty great if I was in the front again.
Carl, we talked about this.
Yeah.
The reason you're in the back is because you went to Dave & Buster's and you got here 17 minutes after we jumped in call to figure this out.
Oh,
Oh,
it's not my fault we were having fun at Dave & Buster.
I mean, you could have at least said,
you bring
hey,
any of the
on my
machines?
way,
Well,
instead of
also,
making me
it's-
think you would be here
Oh,
after we went live.
It's also not my fault that my mom texted me minutes before we were going to leave saying, hey, by the way, I'm stopping by your house right now. And I was like, oh, I guess that means that we're not leaving just yet. And we ended up leaving at like, I didn't mean to hit that. I'm sorry.
I was about to
Yeah,
ask, what is the point of it's raining tacos in this instance?
I can't think of anything worse than mid-conversation it starts raining tacos. You suck
From out
so
of the
bad.
sky?
That
What
was
the
a
fuck?
genuine accident. I had my fingers hovering over the button while I'm like raising my volume.
All right. Let me.
How have you guys been? It's been like 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, 2 months.
it's been like a whole
Too
4
long.
days.
It's been crazy.
It's a long 4 days.
All right. Let me.
How am I doing? I'm glad you asked, Shibuya. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! At my local card shop. That's right. Actually participating in the fucking game. Don't do it. Don't do it, guys.
it.
Don't do it. Yu-Gi-Oh's a bad game. Don't play it. Watch the show. Don't play it.
All right. So we're just gonna do this. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna discover these together, chat.
Oh no.
This is just gonna be still images and shit, so I'm just leaving that up. But all right. Let's see. Let me volume up
Oh,
to
God.
half. And for the sake of the people in the Discord call, I will start share screening Chrome instead. That
Oh that way
Yeah.
I'll pipe it in.
this won't get claimed. All right. Now everybody should be able to hear it. Let's see if these are any fucking good.
Yeah!
Oh, that's rough.
Okay, you're one of the chosen 5. Jack Cat
Oh,
is the
God.
master of faster, wants to deplete. He wants to beat you.
Fucking hell. This is pure 4Kids
Strong
action.
candidate. This is a strong candidate. of our new theme
I
song.
hate that I wasn't far off. Oh, this sucks.
The secret of the Crimson Dragon.
What the fuck is
Oh
this?
my god,
This
this
is
sounds
if
like the fucking
Yu-Gi-Oh was
TMNT
acquired by
opening.
Saban.
Yes.
This would be the theme song.
Correct.
Oh my life is healing my
To be
body.
fair, this guitar rips, but like,
Yes, it does.
do not compare this to Bakugan. Bakugan rips.
No spirit of Bardock.
Yeah, the
do not
Bakugan
subscribe.
opening is actually good.
Subscribe to this person and then unsubscribe from them instead. Wait, this is so...
Okay, first.
That was great. I don't know. What
Okay,
you're talking about.
Solid.
out of 5, what would we rate that? I'm gonna give it a 2 for effort.
I'm gonna give it a
I'm
four
giving
and
it
a
a
half.
1.
One.
4.5.
I'm
I
giving
need
it a
to give-
1
I need to
purely
give-
for
I
that
need to give
good
room
guitar.
for improvement.
Like, okay, I get a 1 because the guitar was good and they at least tried to keep it to a kind of grungy thing, which fits with the 5D's theme. But song-wise, awful, terrible, horrible.
They took the wrong lessons from the first Yu-Gi-Oh dub opening for like Duel Monsters specifically. I think with some tweaks this could have been much better, and that guitar is really what's hard carrying into it too.
They really tried to make Master of Faster sound like a good line in a song.
Yeah. Alright, song 2.
I'm interested.
Okay.
You got breakcore.
Not
Blue
bad.
ball me.
Can I get vocals?
No, you gotta wait for the drop. Yeah,
Oh,
they're
these
all
vocals are
Power Rangers.
awful.
They're shit!
What the? Me when a meteor starts heading towards my cranium. What the?
Let's go!
Let's go.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
We're the leaders of the pack. Oh, this really is a
Yeah,
bad Sentai opening.
That one is way more shitty Power Rangers.
Oh god,
that one
that's
gets a 1.
0 from me,
That
bud.
gets a
Yeah,
fucking 1 from
That's
me.
bad.
The only reason that like even gets a star is because that intro had me gaslit into thinking something good was gonna happen when those singers started.
See, I don't agree. The fucking background track, like the fucking instrumental at the start, it was giving me vibes of like Baby's first GarageBand demo.
You're right, because those drums sound like MIDI drums, to be fair. But I was into like the beat and the vibe they were cooking until vocals.
Until they're like, let's bust out the Power Rangers Mystic Force vocalist.
No. You are making the Mystic Force vocalist seem worse.
That's true. I do
say-
like slandering them a little bit.
The difference is the Mystic Force opening actually kind of slaps.
The difference is that
Here comes
slaps
the Power
ironically.
Rangers. Here comes the Power Rangers.
I'm
Like, background track is great. The vocals are stupid, but they kind of work.
they're charmingly
I'm going
stupid.
to give this I'm giving this a 3, and it got half a point for the Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, all right. Let's
That
see.
really put it over the top for me.
This is an 8-minute video, and we're on song 3. Whoa.
Singers, please don't mention Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Challenge Impossible. God.
It sounds like something I'd hear at like a Christian chant.
Yes.
This feels like a proto version of Hyperdrive in a bad way.
No, not even.
It's a parody of what people think Sonic Adventure songs sound like.
Correct. Here's what this is. This would be the theme song for a fake show that would be in a sitcom like Boy Meets World. You hear this softly in the background
Yeah,
while an
dude.
actual scene is happening. That gets a 0.
I feel
Hey,
like
that was fun. That was
No,
fucking
okay,
awesome
you know what?
too.
You know, You know what that makes me think of?
That's awesome
Mm.
too.
There is an episode in fucking Power Rangers Dino Thunder where they reference the original Sentai by having it be a TV show.
Yeah, no,
Yes, they
I
do.
love that episode.
It feels like the kind of theme that they would attribute to that Sentai.
No,
I would give that a 2.
See,
this
dude, it was
The
awesome
one,
too.
that was shit.
this is one. This is the worst one yet for me.
I don't know.
This
That
is like
last
a-
one was-
I agree, it is the worst one.
You said
This is a 1 for me.
you said this is what people think SA1 music sounds like, and that's so fucking real. And I'm remembering how good SA1 music is, so that makes me.
Yeah, like that guitar riff kind of reminded me of it, but like out of tune.
It's someone trying to do Jun Sonoe without understanding why Jun Sonoe is a goat.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Yeah,
There we go.
yeah.
Here we go,
fuck
Hyperdrive.
yes.
Now, what if I skip Hyperdrive because we don't need to hear?
I'll kill you.
Yeah, you should. You should. We got to get lifted off, as you know.
No, come on, please.
This is payback, bitch.
How dare you?
You're doing this to our chat,
you,
not me.
you know Hyperdrive is a
honest, give it a
5.
4.
Look, our chat
I'll
was
give that
so
a 4.
excited. They're
Second
like,
best
yeah,
so
thank
Only
far.
God,
punishing the
woo.
chat.
And
You're
I'm
not
like,
punishing
no.
us.
The benefit of this is that chat and the viewers at home can go look up Hyperdrive and pause us, or just mute us for now. Listen to Hyperdrive and then come back, and they don't get cucked the way you do. Get fucked, asshole!
Just go listen to Hyperdrive right now, Carl.
I genuinely don't know
Shut
why
up
you're being
really
so mean
loud
to me. I haven't
so you
done
can't
anything
hear
wrong
us.
today.
Yeah, you haven't?
I showed up to the podcast. I did my notes.
Late. Sorry.
Did you want me to cut off fucking traffic by our Roxas? I'm sorry
Just
that it's
call
30
while you're in
minutes
the
to get
car.
home.
You have
You know,
Discord on your
in Carl's
phone.
defense, the timetable changed. It kind of like changed. It's all
Got
right.
the need for speed, the need for speed. I've got
Bro, why'd they go emo rock?
success is guaranteed.
No, it's okay. They
At
just got
least-
Daughtry.
At least this isn't saying Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds right off the bat. They get a point for that
Yeah.
alone.
I was so afraid he was gonna say it while you said it.
I know.
Wait, is this a fucking sleeper hit?
Violet, this one is Christian rock.
This band did a Pokemon opening!
Yeah, they did. That's why it's
That doesn't
rough.
surprise me. I can hear it now. Yeah, it's one of those fucking Hoenn bands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
I think this is
good.
Battle Frontiers band.
I think so.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking.
don't mind. Tonally, it's not intense enough for 5Ds, but it's
Yeah.
not bad.
That's a 4.
That
That's
is
a
the
good one.
Master Quest guy! Holy fuck!
That's a
exactly
3 out.
what it
That's a
is.
3.5 for me.
He's on the Master Quest. Master Quest.
I want the whole world to see. Yeah, that one gets a
I
4.
believe.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
It's a
that was-
3.5 for me.
That's probably the first like legit good song. I'm giving it a 1.5.
Good bit. All right, let's keep going.
Bet.
Don't underestimate the dragon's
0. Skip it.
Dragon
Oh
Tales?
no, we can't do
BBS
this.
show Dragon Tales?
make me better. Rabbit up. To turn it around.
This is a Christian rock song.
Rabbit up. To turn it around.
Making a little note in our DMs, Shibuya for the future.
Yeah.
Dragon Tales bit for 5Ds? Question mark?
Sure, I already know what I'll do with that. Yeah.
To turn it around.
I know this singer also probably did Pokemon OP, but I can't place it immediately.
Fuck, if I had my tablet on me, I have a really dumbass bit, but I can't use it.
Did they front load these
It'll be
with
great
the
by
worst
next
songs
episode.
ever made?
Yes.
This one's kind of like a 3. It's not
I'd
bad.
give that a 3 also. It's
Yeah, it's
closer to the intensity I need for 5Ds,
Yeah.
but it's still lacking.
it's a pretty
alright.
good midpoint.
Yeah, it can be
I
a
have an
2.
announcement.
Yeah.
Sure.
I cleared top while we were doing a podcast. Isn't that impressive?
No,
Well,
why the fuck
nothing
are you
about
doing
you
other
is
things
top.
during our podcast?
Yeah,
Whoa.
sorry, that's right. What?
Whoa.
Spirit of
What?
Bardock, if you wanted an answer to your question, that's why. All right, next one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's got
That's
the riff
not
in it.
bad.
It's how you play the game.
Oh, okay.
First, I'm the worst, and there ain't no one else to blame.
This is just the ultimate muscle song.
What?
Can't
Sonic?
catch what
No.
you can't see.
This is just by the people who did Ultimate Muscles opening.
Yes.
One's
Yes,
for
it is.
losers, but number one's for me.
This is wrong. I love this one.
Appropriate for 5 E's, but I respect it.
5!
Oh my god.
5!
That's so good.
It's got a nice name, like runner-up in second place.
Yo, when are we gonna do the Ultimate Muscle cast?
Nah, you can do that without me.
The Kaniku cast, if you will.
Anything less, you're out of your league.
You know someone's taking that.
Can't catch what you
Probably.
can't see. One's for losers, but number one's for me.
I'm just imagining Duke Nukem saying that. That's so good.
What kills me
This is a-
is that they
This
use
show's theme song for the next year.
what absolutely
This is an-
destroys me is the fact that I can hear the Yu-Gi-Oh effect from the original Duel Monsters OP scattered in here, and it's so tonally it's whiplash. It's great.
That's so good.
This is funny enough to get a 4. Just
Yeah,
straight up.
yeah, that's the
This
best we've
is-
ever gotten. 5, fantastic. In the end, no real Yu-Gi-Oh dub past one. I feel like hits the tone of what the actual show is in Japan.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that. Do this.
Yeah, that's
This
fair.
is an ironic 5 for me. Realistically, that's a fucking 0.
No,
Realistically,
that one's
it's like a
Realistically,
2.
it's a fucking 10 out of 10. Fucking Martin Scorsese cinema is right here.
All right, motherfuckers, we have one more. Look at that runtime. We
Oh,
got
no.
one more.
Oh no.
Let's
I
see.
love saying to Shibuya, "Oh, we're on a timer," and Shibuya's like, "Let's listen to 8 minutes." Of
I'm gonna torture
video."
you by making you do
Whatever,
this to your
his
podcast
funeral.
high, asshole.
It's not torture.
Okay.
Okay.
Ruin it with a vocal.
Yeah.
It started out strong. Ooh.
Ooh.
Huh. If the vocals were a little bit more like,
If they were more pronounced in the track, yeah.
yeah, understandable, I think this could actually rival Hyperdrive for me.
I think this guy might also do some songs on Music to Duel by, so he gets points.
This sounds like we could actually be in a Sonic song and be fine.
Ooh. Okay.
I like this background track a lot. Good fucking guitar on this.
That's a 5. That's a 5.
That's a 5.
This could have
Yeah,
been
yeah,
it.
that was good.
In-
we
I,
got
I
Yeah,
that
that
can,
was-
One of all the good ones.
I can
That
picture
could
the
have been a
world where
rival
it's
to
this instead of
Hyperdrive.
Hyperdrive.
Shit.
Yeah, that goes crazy. All right.
Damn.
See, I think the reason that one and Hyperdrive work out so well is because they're not pandering to the fucking audience about like what the show is.
They don't rely
they're-
on
yeah, they're
saying Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D.
Yeah, it's a
10
good
times
jingle,
For filler.
you know?
Yeah. They allow the song to have meaning that you can attribute to parts of the show and let you fucking think.
However, what if you had a theme song that was like Digimon, digital monsters, they're the champions for 1 straight minute?
No, KZ. Actually, it's Digimon Digital Monsters. Digimon are the champions because if we don't say the name of the song every 4 words, we die.
That's true.
You know,
Yes.
that one's just a bop because it's a good ass, like, really good ass fucking background track and the singer's taking it so fucking seriously.
Yep. And then
That
in
being
season
said-
3, they had to change the song by like 1 statement.
We all know what the best Digimon opening is anyway.
Yeah,
Good, we
Digimon
don't need to
Tamer's
talk about it
Japanese opening. Want to be the biggest dreamer.
I mean, yeah, biggest streamer's up there, but
Butterfly is also fucking phenomenal. Like, if we had gotten an English Butterfly, I think that could have gone over so fucking well.
oh no, I'm just gonna outline the 3 best Digimon openings here. It's Butterfly, it's Biggest Dreamer, and it's Frontier's English theme. I
There
will
you
not
go,
be taking
baby.
Yeah,
questions.
Frontier's
I was
English
trying
There
to
we
get
go.
drop
Really
that
good.
track so bad.
It's so good for no fucking reason, man.
I don't like Frontier, but I like
We
that
head
opening a
towards
lot.
The future to reclaim the digital world.
Sonic Frontiers or
Faith in ourselves,
No.
trust in each other. We live by the lessons we learn.
Get off the stage!
Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds episode 1.
Let's go.
It's
Four
only
Kids
been
did actually
25
manage to have a
minutes.
lot of good openings.
I've used
Shaman
episode
King also had a
one.
banger one.
Okay. You know what?
So
One
bad.
more thing before we get to talking about 5Ds.
What the?
I'll defend the One Piece rap.
Yeah, no, same.
Yeah.
It's just fun, and it's from that era where dumb bullshit could be charming if it was hokey enough.
His name's
Yeah, it's
Zolo.
fine.
He's just
it,
like
it
a
was
samurai.
always fun.
The-
It's different from what the tone is, but we accept that. That's why we like
The
the
One
Ultimate
Piece-
Muscle Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D song we just heard. It was a
Yeah, like-
masterpiece.
One Piece is like the One Piece rap. It's not good when you go technically by it, but it's goofy and it's fun, and I think
Yeah.
it overall fits the theme of One Piece, which is a very goofy, ridiculous story.
Sanji's cooking, Chopper's
Chopper's
doctoring.
doctoring.
And an
Also, the
LADY,
fact that the guy
Nami's
who's-
not shy.
The fact that the guy who sang it came back years later to fill out the rest of the crew is fucking great.
Guy rules. Anyway, Orega Kinguda.
Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds episode 1.
No, you already sound so tired.
Yeah, a little bit.
yeah, what happened?
In this dub, we cold open Sean Schemmel announcer. Let's fucking go! The king
Oh,
is
Jesus,
back.
that's great.
It's him. He is here.
He
Love
is
that.
him. The series is so good.
If you ever have back problems in your life, just understand that you've never carried anything as hard as Sean Schemmel carries the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dubs.
Like, all right, I'll get to work.
That's funny. That's good.
I love Jack's big, stupid one-wheel bike.
It's
so fucking
stupid
goofy, I
affectionate.
love it.
It's great.
It is sick because he can do the spin, so he can face
Yeah,
you if he's ahead of
it's so-
you.
No,
It's so good.
The disrespect on the spin is the funniest possible shit. I hate this man. He's great. Yes. Dub Bakura, from original Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh,
That guy came back and he is Jack Atlas in this dub, which you can't unhear because the accent is just a smidge off. He didn't even really do a different one.
And just to make it better, we've got Dub Tristan Taylor coming back too.
Yeah, no, dub Tristan as Yusei is insane because he's turning in such a good fucking performance here.
For real.
It's nuts.
Greg Abbey. Gotta fucking love him.
Yeah,
he
mad
does
respect.
a really great job because they always do those like at Yu-Gi-Oh! Events. They get the dub actors to role play duels
Yeah.
where someone else plays it and they voice them. And man, he does such a good Yusei for some of those.
No, I
He's
love
just
watching
always-
those.
Yeah, he always really nails it.
They're
I
fun.
fucking
really-
hate this Jack Atlas voice in dub. It is way too much. It's like for the English, he's British, I guess.
Jack Atlas? Jack from the satellite?
Jack Atlas, formerly of the satellite.
Meanwhile, in Japanese, he looks like he has the most testosterone in his body ever.
You see, Shibuya, I'm so
Yeah.
glad that you said it before because I did also write down sub intro ain't anywhere near as good as dub intro.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
that's-
you are still piping through your notes, which I appreciate. I'm reading.
I really wanted to trigger Bridget by just being like, wow, this intro is so much better than GX.
KZ is now
Come
DMing
on.
Bridget as we speak to tell
know,
her
right?
that you said this.
Nah,
I'm not gonna
nah,
say it's a
she-
good
nah, she
thing that
needs a
Bridget
break.
should be watching, but it might be a good thing if Bridget's here. Anyway,
What the fuck?
hey, so Yusei Fudo's Japanese voice actor, by the way, is Yuya Miyashita,
There you go.
who is a Japanese musician and actor for Run and Gun.
Neat.
But also, basically, Yusei Fudo's the only big role he's ever had, aside from some stage acting, as Kanashiro from Persona 5, a couple of Danganronpa things, and some Air Gear stuff.
Kind of crazy.
Yo, air gear,
And
dude.
the dichotomy of Yusei's Japanese VA not really having any other big VA work versus
Mhm.
Judai's
Ken.
VA being fucking
Yeah.
Ken, who is now massive, is staggering. That's so funny.
It's really funny.
Love that.
I don't know why, but I wrote down like I know the context is that Jack activated double summon, I believe, but I just wrote down say no to double summon, say yes to Perlorino. I don't know why I wrote that.
Yeah,
this is like 3 weeks ago.
Incomprehensible. I don't think anybody activates double summon in episode 1 in this first.
I thought that
duel.
Jack did. Did he not?
I know they showed double summon when they were explaining the idea of speed spells.
That might be why.
Yeah, because somebody
yeah,
does activate it, but not in.
That
this
is exactly why, actually.
Uh-huh.
Because
Professor
I believe
Oak
I was
showed
looking.
you a Meryl.
Yeah, I was looking at the other card and I was trying to figure out what it was, and it looked like the tier limit spell card. So I was like, "What the fuck is that? Is that Perlorino?"
No, I looked at that and I clapped and I was like, "Yeah, double summon. I used that in my Exodia deck in Master Duel. They've
Oh well, I know double summon. I didn't know the other one. Please, double summon's good.
I was putting together furniture while I watched this.
I'm
That's fair,
glad
man.
you buy it.
That's good.
Maybe.
Is the furniture
I
good?
fucking
Not like
hate
I'll
putting
be
together
like
furniture.
any more.
I moved in between fucking mill mics.
Yeah, congrats
Yeah.
on. It sounds like the new place is like a dream.
Oh yeah. It turns out I lived in a roach motel for 2 years.
Right.
Never doing that again.
I'm glad you're out of there, bud.
Yeah.
I
My
also
toilet
just...
works.
Never mind. Okay.
Oh,
You don't.
makes me feel so bad.
Eh.
I don't think we need elaboration. You can kind of comprehend everything with that statement.
Yeah,
I love the
All
idea.
my stove burners work too.
Okay.
you're so back.
I love the
I got
idea
a lot of,
of
I got a
speed
lot of
spells.
these. Don't worry.
I think the
Speed
simple...
spells are such a neat fucking concept.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
just like a new twist on like how the actual card game works with the speed dueling.
It's so cool that we now get multiple styles of duels where, like, smaller attacks can still have actual consequences on the game because of speed counters.
Yeah.
It makes the way they can write duels just feel a lot more dynamic.
So
For people that are really stupid and might not understand what speed things are.
Yeah. Fuck
even
those
if they,
guys.
like,
But
watch
what do
the
you
show.
what you get? Mhm.
Like, how would you like what is that?
So
speed spells are a gimmick that they introduced for 5Ds specifically. They are essentially just special versions of spell cards for Turbo Duels specifically. Going so far as to the Speed World field spell that they use to initiate a Turbo Duel actually makes you take 2,000 points of damage if you activate a non speed spell during it.
Oh.
Yeah. It means ostensibly throughout the entire show, they're just using a different type of spell card the entire time.
yeah.
And
then
there are
and then there's like speed counters as like turns continue to go. They kind of advance how this works later in the show with some mechanics, but it's a different flavor in between like traditional duels that they sometimes do.
It's not something that functionally is talked about in this a lot, but funnily enough, the DS games for 5Ds, Stardust Accelerator, Reverse of Arcadia, and Over the Nexus, actually have turbo duels and speed spells as a gameplay mechanic. And it's fucking cool as hell.
So you're telling
There are
me I
times
should
in those
play
games where you actually have to race. Yes.
Ooh, fun.
But yeah, there
I
are
love the
speed
idea of
spell
two people
versions.
running with a desk, just going.
The guy has a standing desk, and this is just his cardio.
to put it simply, they're just spell cards that have an additional cost in order to be able to be played, which is the counter resource essentially. Every turn you gain an additional speed counter, and you have to use a specific number of counters to play certain things. Like I think you need 3 spell counters to use the speed spell version of Monster Reborn and stuff like that.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool. It's like a way to
Oh no, it's 10 speed counters for Monster Reborn. Fuck.
Well, yeah,
It's like
Reborn
a
is
good way
huge.
to balance some of the stronger cards.
Yeah.
Have some sort of resource management. So it's kind of like
Kind of like
mana
Hearthstone.
in other
Yeah,
card
yeah.
games.
Mana
It
and
actually
magic and
reminds me
stuff.
of like the rebirth mechanic for like synergy skills and abilities.
Oh yeah. Like you build that up and then you can burn it on specific high value stuff. But yeah, that's kind of what we're dealing with now with this.
Kinda, except
And the way they make the fact that you're riding a motorcycle feasible is I forget if they pointed out in the dub, but every single time they activate the speed the field spell when the duel starts, you hear the robot thing go autopilot on standby.
I do believe that they
yeah.
make a point of that in the dub,
Yeah.
because I feel like there's no way 4Kids would have allowed this to happen and just taught kids, hey, duel on your bikes, it's fun as hell.
So
Yeah.
it's been a long time since I played them, but the fun fact here is speed spells and speed world, as like all of this is mechanic, never introduced to the real physical card game, obviously.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, because like they could have done something interesting with the idea of a turbo duel in that, and they kind of did with speed duels now.
Yeah, they have that now.
But in the DS games, there are actual segments where you have to race the character that you're dueling, and you can hit obstacles and stuff, and you have to like actually make sure you win the duel and win the race. It's really fucking funny.
Yeah, I'm really glad you guys explained that for people in the chat. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Very nice.
just
of
wanted to
course.
help them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta-
Because
we
I know
always
some
gotta
people
support our
tend to come
audience.
into our shows like not watching the show. They just kind of want
Exactly.
something nice to
Yeah.
like a product to listen to.
Oh, you get it.
I think they
But
said
yeah,
Punk
we're in
Jack at
here
some
for you.
point, and I just wrote the best common writer in Geats.
Incorrect,
Hell
but I
yeah.
respect it. He is top 3.
Oh yeah,
I was like,
I know that
I
you're a
don't know
Buffa
what this
sim.
is, but I bet Shibuya will disagree.
Well, Shibuya disagrees because Buffa exists, and he is also good.
He
But-
basically trans my gender, so yeah, of course, I'm gonna say he's number 1.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah,
You know,
Everyone
that's
has
biased.
of course.
that. Everyone has the special one.
it's true.
Yeah, so this opening duel is really funny because Jack is fighting the most nothing duelist I've ever seen in my life with a design that is for clowns.
Yeah.
And when the fuck did this guy get here?
We can't see the fucking layout.
Oh, yeah,
by the
you're
way.
still
We're
showing us
looking
your
at
Right.
Yeah,
notes.
you
right,
showed
right,
us your
right.
notes.
I
Good
did
notes.
basically
Wait,
point
no,
that
don't
out
go-
and then forget to change it back. That's on me.
Oh yeah, this dude is awesome. He's just like, yo, what's up? I'm from Mad Max.
Hell yeah.
And then Hellbiker shows up and he's like, hey, I'm from Shin Megami Tensei, bitch.
I have been summoned from Nocturne.
Dude,
what
it's
the fuck is
Hellbiker-
going on?
It's
I'm
Hellbiker
just some
Yano.
dude this guy could summon.
Sorry, I was just still thinking about Hellbiker Yano.
God.
Matching the fucking fog in that image was a hell of a time, by the way.
No, I fully respect it. You put the work in and it shows. I also like that Jack has a winning streak, and he's so desperate to keep up this winning streak that he's just like, turn 1, Red Demon's Dragon, die.
Yeah. He really does just turn one fucking Red Dragon Archfiend on him.
Uh-huh. It's
Also,
incredibly
Red
funny.
Demon's Dragon is such a good name.
Yes.
It's fucking, you know, whenever we see like really big notable cards, we usually fucking post the artwork. So here you go, bio. This is Red Dragon Archfiend. Expect to see a lot of him. He's one of the iconic monsters of 5Ds.
Cool.
Yeah, he is Jack's ace specifically, so
Yep.
he will show up most of the time whenever Jack duels.
This is essentially
they
the
went with
Blue
like
Eyes
a-
White Dragon of 5Ds.
Uh-huh.
I like that they did like a kind of like darker like enemy.
Yep.
Or, like,
Oh, yeah,
darker
no,
dragon. I mean, just like it's kind of like evil looking, but then like all the hero cards definitely not.
They essentially like reversed the rivalry between Joey and Yugi or not Joey, Yugi and Kaiba, and sort of mixed it with a little bit of Joey, because like Jack has the red and black dragon, but it has the same like stat wise totals as Blue Eyes.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, Yusei has a dragon that we'll see eventually. That's the white one with the more like Blue Eyes aesthetic to it.
What's gotta be white?
Because fucking Yu-Gi-Oh loves doing white dragons. Look, there's an entire archetype that's just called white.
They're really cool.
It's
Also,
I
those
love
are
whites.
skeletons. Huh?
WIGHT, bitches. All right. All right.
I was gonna put 5 exclamation points.
Huh?
Bro, why are you
Uh,
recommending these plungers, by the way? Come on, man.
What? It's the clog too.
Dude, this place came with like 2 additional plungers. I
All
regret
right, but
buying my own.
listen. But hear me out here. This one's also a groan tube. So while you're plunging, it'll go. "Oh."
Oh.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know what that
Actually
means.
know
I'm
that.
just
You know what that
posting an
means.
image of this on the
No, I
screen so people
don't!
can understand
You know
what I
what
had to
that
look
means.
at
Hold on,
in
hold on, hold
general.
on.
This was just in the general chat when I tabbed in.
Yeah, it was when I was talking up how my toilet works.
Carl, if he wants it to make the noise like the groan tube, that means he would have to sling toilet water all over his bathroom.
Yeah,
to
it'd be
fucking
funny.
flip it up
Carl,
and down.
Carl, did you make
What is a groan tube?
Did you make it make the noise?
I tried to, but it's like stuck.
Try it again. We didn't hear it.
It's not going.
Huh?
What the
Is that
fuck?
the kazoo? Is the kazoo working?
There we go.
All right.
Kind of.
Are those things?
It gets stuck halfway.
I know those things.
If it gets stuck halfway, it's a bad fucking plunger. Return that
My
shit.
shower-
Well,
Ours is tough.
mine isn't a. Mine's actually the stick.
Ugh,
Mine's actually a groan tube.
Oh,
I
fucking
hate that
hell.
it's called that. I hate that it's called that.
So
Well, it
Jack
groans.
basically one turns this asshole. I don't know if we'll ever see him again. I
No.
assume we probably won't.
We probably will in a single filler episode where they just need something to do to buy time for an important arc. And he'll show up and he'll just be like, "I want my revenge on you, Jack Alice." And then Jack goes, "Who the fuck are you?"
Who are you?
Oh, by the way,
It's me, Jack,
according to
your
his
rival. Who?
According to his biography, he has defeated opponents including Joey, Esperoba, Ghost Takarazoka.
What?
He's basically
What is
he's won
Esperoba?
against he's won against every original Duel Monsters jobber, like Insector Haga, Weevil. This shit is all
Isn't the
this shit
bit
is all non-canon.
with 5Ds that it's supposed?
Yeah,
it
it's-
said non-canon, so it's fine. But
It's a
Yeah,
tiny
it's like a
fucking
non-canon
thing hidden in
biography.
one of his
This is like
biographies.
this is like 100 years after Duel Monsters.
yeah,
At least
Because
that-
we're in the future and it's Neo Domino City.
yeah, and then Satellite is very clearly meant to be what used to be Domino City.
Yeah, it's like a
Don't
extra
they say
part
like
of it
New
cut out.
Domino City or something?
Yes,
That's-
where
yeah,
the
but
the
Yusei.
duel arena and where all the upper class live is New Domino, and then Satellite, which
yeah.
is where Yusei is stuck,
Yeah.
is the remnants
So-
of what used to be Domino.
So I'll put this here. I think this is from sometime in the future when they talk about him for some reason, but yeah, no, this is actually just in the anime. It's just that they only list the characters from original Duel Monsters with their original Japanese names.
Yeah, it's just
So they're
it's supposed to be
technically
like a funny
different.
Easter egg like bit where it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
This dude
Kujaku
is
Mine.
hilarious. Look at that
He
guy.
lost against Pirates Keith. Get fucked. You lost to Bandit Keith.
God, imagine being that pathetic.
Imagine losing to
man.
Zoa.
Dude, Metal Zoa though kind of goes crazy.
It does
Metal
does
Zoa
kind of go
hard.
crazy.
Did shitty anime Gene Simmons here could not compete.
Also,
I'd
learning
like
the fact that his Japanese name is Pirates Keith has me fucking dying.
he moved up to piracy after banditry wasn't going that well for him.
Yeah.
I just wrote the note, kicked the shit out of that dog. They kick a dog?
Moving on.
No,
I'd like-
hello? Did they not kick a dog in the show?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember this happening, so I'm gonna assume.
Oh, you know
no.
what? That was during one of the duels.
Okay.
Ah.
It was the dog and the dog card that he summons. I'm pretty sure Drunk Warrior or someone kicks the shit out of it.
Yeah, okay. Very delighted to welcome our first official Yu-Gi-Oh! To say the phrase ACAB in all but name. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
In both dub and sub, fuck the cops in Yu-Gi-Oh!
No,
5D.
no, it's totally different. It's sector security.
Totally different.
Yeah, they're like
An
bodyguards
armed-
and shit.
An armed policing force set to enforce the laws of a certain area. Totally not the cops.
Yeah, an
Hey,
armed
hey,
group.
it's fine. All you have to do is challenge them to a duel, and
I
apparently
mean,
that
it
can
is a
solve all your
little different because like this guy actually did something. So
True.
Bio defending cops. What the fuck?
wait, no, what? No, I was saying that this is not a cop because this guy did something.
No, I
No,
respect
he's-
all cops
No,
in
yeah.
fictional
Sometimes
media
cops can do a
because they're
thing,
not
but they're
real
still
cops.
cops.
They're fake.
Okay.
True.
I forgot this motherfucker was Dan Green in the dub.
Yeah, that was weird.
Very happy
like,
to hear
I
him
know.
back. Very sad that he has to be this fucker.
He gets to be the
So-
guy that's made to be the season 0 character.
Yeah.
Like same design, whereas the dude with the big eyebrows.
Yeah, the one that fucked up evil version of the Pharaoh cursed to view trash as money.
Yep.
Fuck that guy.
He's also the dude who beat the shit out of little Yugi. And Joey. And Tristan.
Yep.
Yeah, sure is
Justified.
that guy.
But hey, you know what? It's fine. We also get introduced to our main character, Yusei, and his best friends. Nervin, Blitz, and Tank.
You're forgetting about Bridget.
No, Bridget's another character, you'll see.
I don't
Yeah,
know. This one
please.
was pretty Bridget.
Please be excited.
Yeah, be patient.
Oh, I have to wait to put this one up. I already know what this one is. I thought it was time for another edit. It's not. Please be excited for when I get to put goonermonster.png on the screen.
Huh?
By the way, by the way, fucked up thing about Yusei's friends, that this is a fucking bastardization of their names in the Japanese.
Mhm.
So, the blue-haired one with the glasses, Nervin, his name in Japanese is Blitz. Blitz's name, he's the one with the blue do-rag, he is Nerve in the Japanese version. And then the other one's the tank is just known as Taka.
Huh.
For some reason, they switched their fucking names.
Yeah, I was about to
it's
say,
like
did they
Street
M.
Fighter.
Bison these
Yeah.
fuckers?
Yeah, I was
They
about to
did.
say, we're gonna call him Claw and Dictator.
So if you're watching dub and sub, that might get fucking confusing.
I did think it was interesting that it makes sense that 4Kids would make this change, but I found it really interesting that in the dub of this first episode, they explicitly leave the chip that Yusei needs for his bike just in the street for this small child to go grab and pick up for him, like, oh yeah, I just found it on the ground, I didn't steal it. Whereas in the sub, Rally comes in with this chip and just goes, yeah, I took it from the factory line, fuck him.
Yeah.
This child is a convicted felon, and
Let's go.
you know, I
stand
Like, I'll do it
respect
again. Don't you worry. Fucking
I'll do it again.
survive. I'll fucking do it again. I'll roll up to the Neo Radio Shack and get this done.
Neo Radio. Oh man, I haven't thought of that story in years.
Yeah, that's why they're dead.
Woo.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why it's in satellite, because Radio Shack's been gone for years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
remember
to remember
Best
about 5Ds, by the way. If you see somebody who has a facial marking, that means they're a criminal. They have been arrested.
Yeah, they brand anyone who goes to jail.
That's
Literally known as the criminal mark. Fucking Christ.
Yeah,
Wait,
and they
Yusei
use
doesn't
that.
have one? Does Yusei have one?
He does not have one in the main show.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
it
he's
is
a baby
that
face. He's all clean.
they also use those markings to track anybody who's been formerly convicted. So there's a tracker in that child's tattoo.
Yep.
Yeah,
Fucked
they can scan for that yellow paint.
I'm always doing this.
I wonder if you go
Question
into like the security after you get and you're like, hey, I know I did something really bad. Can I like pick from templates? Like I at least want mine to like have. I at least would like pick of the litter here of what I got on my face.
Can I get one that makes you look like a jaguar?
I mean, knowing certain characters who will show up eventually in 5Ds, and Crow Hogan, who has a fucking M on his forehead.
Yeah, like literally, I looked at some of the later designs. I'm like, did you like get a choice, or is this like multiple hits? Like, okay, all right, hold on. I held up a Neo 711. Can I get my left side done now?
I think he put an M on his face so that no one could put an L on his forehead. I think that's why he did it.
Oh.
Carl gets arrested, they just brand a brog onto him.
Oh, fuck.
Just the eyes. I'm gonna get the lips done next time.
Ugh.
After I go to Dave and Buster's and break all the machines.
Let's go. I didn't break any of them. Medi actually broke one of them. It just shut down.
Dude!
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Literally just like was trying to get the tickets from it, and then it just like blue screened and crashed and rebooted itself. You just see the Windows logo on the screen.
Oh my god.
That was
Insane.
Windows
awesome.
Vista, baby.
Well, it was sick. It might have been Vista actually.
God.
That's funny.
It was
I'm like, it's
great.
a Dave and Buster's. It has to be something that's like 15 years out of date.
Hey KZ,
Yes.
Do you remember back in this era of Yu-Gi-Oh when we were playing and we would set Scrap Iron Scarecrow and flip it up every battle phase every time a monster declared an attack because we didn't know that's not how it worked?
Yes, I also remember the part of having like two of them on the field and people are just like, I'm just not gonna play anymore.
Yeah,
That's
basically.
awesome.
We were like, oh, well, you set it back down. That means you can use it again. Oh, God.
We eventually figured that out and then adapted to just running 3 of them and being the most annoying person you know.
Exactly.
That's called being prepared.
Screw you, Coral had friends do that. I wasn't the one doing it. I was the one having it done to me.
And then I'd say some shit like, "What happened? I thought you were a pro at this, and you blocked me.
Yeah, exactly.
You blocked me
for like 5
You
days.
blocked me on Skype,
And then I'd unblock you and go, hey, I'm
like,
bored. You want to hang out?
Hey, I've unblocked you. You want to play? We have nothing we can do."
Christ.
That's awesome.
It's okay. I'm medicated now. Do you know
Are
that
you?
Wiretap is in this episode? Wiretap's a good
I know you're
card.
medicated. You probably took some.
You know, the Wiretap is a really good card. It's like the first time we're getting like real negate.
Did you know these cops are gonna get that kid? They're here for this child who stole that shit. And Yusei immediately, like a real one, is just like, I'm gonna hack their computers and then drive off. You guys get out of here. On this duel runner that's not tested with this fresh chip that might not fucking work, he decides to actually take the risk of just, I'm gonna book it. Let's go.
This is why he's my guy. He always takes initiative.
He is a goat. Like, I've only seen him for 5 episodes.
I will simply get it done.
Yeah. Like, building an entirely new motorcycle to take revenge, I'm there. Mm-hmm. Managing to build a deck out of the scraps that I could find in the middle of this shithole? Hell yeah. He's so real. I love him.
The context of him getting another motorcycle for the revenge is really funny because it makes some really funny aesthetic problems for the white one. Makes it really funny later.
It's real good.
It's really, really funny to think that Jack's fucking bike could have been Yusei's at some point.
It's like Yusei, you seem to have modeled it based on someone completely different from you.
It's fine. I was going to paint it.
Oh, a big red wheel would have really worked, actually.
I kind of want to see that now. Like, just put Yusei in that bike and paint that bike the shade of red that the second one is.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
yeah,
it could possibly go hard.
Yeah, you could probably work that.
So, Yusei and Trudge begin their short fucking duel. Yeah.
Yeah, Tetsu Trudge.
I love the little bit of fucking Trudge's like assistant cop just going like, dude, don't do this, just arrest him.
Yeah, I know. And then that's the idiot, all right? He doesn't understand what we're doing here.
When do we get bicycle thingies? Yes.
No, not Fred
Trudge is
Burger.
not Fred
Come
Burger.
on.
All right, ignoring that.
Dude, if you do this the whole show, I will leave. Like,
I'm not doing it the whole show. I can't do it.
I don't know. I don't need a year plus of this.
I do like that Yusei immediately just goes, duel me and I'll go with you if you win. And without hesitation, this dumb fuck says, yeah, sure. And after hearing that, Yusei explicitly says the phrase in the sub, I don't trust security, but you accepted a duel, so I'll believe you.
So, I think to Trudge's credit in this, the reason he accepts is just because technically I think satellites are not supposed to be allowed to own trading cards.
Yes.
Yeah, like the only cards that are going to come out from satellite trash are like
dog shit,
boring common
then
cards.
How does Yusei have that like super powerful card? Is that like
He's had this deck for multiple years, so he probably just accumulated it.
Sometimes you get like a super rare card. It's like a
lot of luck, essentially.
Oh yeah.
Also, bear in mind. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I just pulled like 2 copies of a quarter century secret rare card from the newest pack.
Hell yeah!
It's like $250.
God damn.
That's amazing, dude.
It probably has gone down at this point, but when I checked it last, it was like 180, 220.
Shit.
That reminds me of my
Oh,
two
can I have it?
collector's rares
Yeah.
solemn judgments.
Thank you.
You can have one of them.
Funniest fucking set of 2 cards I own. 2 collector
it's-
rare solemn judgments.
It's $75 now. We're so over. I'm gonna
Oh.
jump off.
Hey,
good.
that's still money. So, the duel starts. Trudge brings out Assault Dog. This dog gets assaulted by a fucking speed
It gets-
warrior.
Yeah,
Okay,
there it
there's
is.
the dog moment. Hell
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Kick the shit out of him.
There are a lot of differences in card names between dub and sub for whatever
Yeah.
reason in Yu-Gi-Oh. There always have been. Like the biggest example that we've already discussed briefly is Red Demon's Dragon becoming Red Dragon Archfiend, because Archfiend is just the stand-in word they chose for demon during Duel Monsters.
Yeah.
But maybe the funniest one, Sonic Chick. For people who didn't watch
Let's
the
go.
sub, what do you think Sonic Chick is called? It's the little pink bird that runs.
Oh, it's gonna be something really stupid, isn't it?
You tell me?
It's a bird that runs.
The little pink bird that Yusei summons, that like runs alongside him in a couple of these duels.
Chicky chicky.
I have a theory.
I actually know what it is. I remember now.
I have a theory, and if I'm right on this, it's gonna fucking make me cackle. I think that thing's just called Roadrunner, right?
Yes, it is. It's literally just called Roadrunner, which is insane. Because like
they're like, we don't want the
mentally-
WB to get too mad at us over here.
mentally, I look at this motherfucker and I go, "Yo, meep meep, meep meep for real, meep meep."
Can't see something
Okay.
with over 1800 attack and goes meep meep. It's all good.
Shibuya, I got one that's kind of silly for you.
Yeah, hit me.
What's the original Japanese name of Handcuffs Dragon?
Oh, I wasn't paying attention during Handcuffs Dragon.
Think.
I don't know.
It is Wappa Dragon.
Wappa?
Wappa.
Wappa
Whopper,
boppa.
whopper,
BK
whopper,
Whopper
whopper.
No.
God, I could fuck up a burger right now. This sucks.
Speaking of Wappa Dragon,
That's a damn
it fucks
single,
up that
dude.
Sonic chick.
Yeah, it sure does.
Fucking eats his ass.
By the way,
Wait.
for some reason in this series, defensive position monsters are just blue.
Yeah, no, it's,
Yeah,
it's very
weird.
funny.
It's like, that's the new visual indicator for him.
I'm just gonna move this one down in the list and basically just that.
Yep. Shields up, baby.
Awesome. This is
When
for
you put
later
in
episode
defense
technically,
mode.
but it's so funny.
It works for any episode because they put defensive monsters constantly in this.
Oh yeah, which is a sound strategy when you're just trying to draw the out for your opponent's like actual strategy.
Big fucking dog.
Oh, I gotta be in defense mode. I got 1600 defense point.
I saw you say drop that Scrap Iron Scarecrow and I started popping off because Scrap Iron's gotten me out of some shit in the past. It's very nice. Love to see
Iron's
it.
a crazy card.
Really good card.
I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Specifically when someone has an occupation. They're like, my cards are also my occupation. I am sector security. I have a handcuff dragon.
Yeah.
He's got wiretaps. He's got guard dogs.
you know, I hadn't really thought about how wiretap is the most on-brand thing.
Yep.
Shit, yeah, actually.
It's awesome. And then
I fucking
This
love
duel-
this.
Can I just say, this
Yeah.
duel, probably one of the best first duels we've had.
it's a killer first duel to just
Okay,
come
this
into
is
a
one of
series
the.
with.
Yeah, no, I love the opening of this. What is the junk rat or whatever he calls it?
Oh,
Quillbolt Hedgehog? I think?
yeah.
No, it's like a junk synchro monster or something.
Oh, Junk Synchron.
Oh, junk. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
that like pulls its cord.
Little
Little
guy.
dude with the orange
Yeah.
hat.
Yeah.
that one. Yeah.
People thought I was gonna hate that guy.
What? What?
This is
Dude,
GoonerMonster.png,
you'd be
by the
so
way.
fucked if you hated this guy.
What the
He's just a
fuck
little
did
guy.
you make? What is this?
I didn't make this. This was not my edit.
Sure, why did you make this?
What is that?
He summoned a Gooner monster.
Who's the
I'm gonna be honest. This is pretty good. We're starting off strong.
Yeah, no, we've got some killer shit.
I'm pretty excited. I even put one up this time, chat, and it wasn't even just like a PNG because there's no monster's bare ass on the screen this set.
True. Nah, we've
only
got
there
some really good
was.
edits for the back 2 episodes of the set. I think those will be really good. But can we just talk about how this guy's got a whole theme to his deck because everybody has to build their deck around their life story. And then his ace is Montage Dragon for some fucking reason.
Yeah. He's like, well, whatever, this works. Just make big.
And like,
It's okay.
with a name like Montage Dragon, it should be cooler. It's so nothing.
To give us a montage of his life.
Yeah, and just like I would if I met this man in real life, I don't care.
I mean, the design for Montage Dragon is kind of neat, at least.
It's
Yeah.
not fitting of the name.
It's not.
Yeah,
it
at least fits the concept of how the card comes out.
It does fit
Like,
the
it
summon method,
affects
but
and works.
I feel
But yeah,
like it's
it does.
underwhelming.
Yeah, I feel like if it was like vastly different heads or something.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the name has to mean something different in Japanese, like the montage thing. But I
Yeah,
cannot for the
like
life
a
of
Call
me
of
tell.
Duty, like Kill Cam
If
or
it
something.
if it's like a pun in Japanese that just gets lost in translation, that would make sense, but I don't think so. Hold on.
Because like I'm looking at
Montage
this,
Dragon.
I'm looking at this card and it's kind of nothing. But for some reason, like the artwork of the card that he has in his hand differs from the one that's in the actual TCG. Funnily enough, where in the background, I guess it kind of makes sense because it's got like all the cards you see in the intro bits when they do the literal montage of like trading cards and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, and
But
that's
even then, it's a weird
fine,
design.
but that doesn't really fit when the monster comes out to the field. So I don't know, it's just odd.
Very strange.
A little bit weird. He thinks that Montage Dragon's gonna kill Yusei, but you gave him 100 life points, and using those 100 life points, he's gonna beat your ass. You never leave a protagonist with any more than 0 life points after the end of an attack.
I have 100 life points and 1 speed counter. I can still win this.
Yeah, and he kind of does.
And he does. Yeah, he brings out Junk Warrior, and it's fucking awesome.
He sure does. He drops a little guy on the field, and it's very cool. And then he uses Graceful Revival. Shoutouts to the Skull Servant on that card art. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
He drops that to bring back Speed Warrior. And, he does what this cop never thought he could do, which is introduce the new mechanic of the series, Synchro Summoning. And
Synchro Shokan.
now is the time. I'm going to ask you all not to hit play on this video immediately, to sync this up so that you and the audience can hear it at the same time. Just wait to hit play until I say so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So it's in the Discord. Is everybody looking at it?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
3, 2,
Yeah.
1, play.
スピードウォリアージャンクシンクロンをチューニング
All I can think of.
It's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
It helps that he's white too.
Yeah, I know.
Shibuya, you could have elevated this to the next level if you would actually put in the fucking like attack point thing and that noise.
This happened
Oh.
like 2 hours before we started. I wasn't going to go through that effort 2 hours before.
I get it.
My brain's reeling as his transformation also involves rings. This really
Yeah,
is just
you
over.
see why I immediately made the connection. I was like, I have
Yeah.
to fucking do this.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's so done.
First video edit of any mill mic, so enjoy that, gang.
Yeah, there you go. We're in the
Now
future.
turn him blue and give him a defense point.
Turning blue is just him going transparent. That is defense mode. I hate that the more I think about this, the more it works. So
Danny Phantom, monster, effect. When this card is in defense position, it cannot be destroyed by battle.
honestly, yeah, that could be fun. I love Junk Synchron. I love that little guy. Junk Warrior, genuinely way too cool for what he is. You'd think this monster wouldn't be nearly as sick as he is, and then whenever he shows up in a duel, he just beats the shit out of his opponent, which I have mad respect for.
Yeah. He is a very
Junk
cool
Warrior's
early
cool.
ace for Yusei.
And I like that Yusei's deck, we see more of this in more of the episodes we watched for the batch, but I like that Yusei's deck has multiple ways to get to Junk Warrior.
Yeah.
Like, he has multiple monsters that have the level requirement to get there. And it goes to show that he has thought about putting his shit together. It's not just, I have to draw the out, unless he doesn't have Junk Synchron on the field. Then it's, he has to draw the out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like a lot of ones and twos.
5Ds.
Yeah.
With 5Ds, they have to design character decks around the synchro mechanic, since it's the thing that they want the most. Which means they more often than not have to go, well, it has to have some level of consistency to it, or else it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Why would you say run a 1 of this?
Oh, wouldn't he?
Why would you?
Shit, you got me there.
Great
Anyway,
talk,
Trudge
guys.
nearly wrecks. Trudge loses the duel. His fucking motorbike just vents steam in his face. Melts his flesh off, and he screams at Yusei and is like, "Oh no!" And then Yusei goes and poses dramatically on like a rooftop.
Yeah.
It's like,
Right.
I'm coming for you, Jack, at everyone.
I also think it's interesting that 4Kids decided to just for no reason add the fact that there was a backstory between Trudge and Yusei and Rally, where Yusei and Rally both ended up going to jail or getting caught at some point in the past. Whereas in the sub, it's just like, I've never fucking seen you before. You're gonna get arrested. Eat shit, kid.
Yeah.
It's just so funny to add beef for no reason.
Well, it rules pretty hard. America knows what's up. Cops are bastards, and they'll always fight children.
Yeah.
Careful, Bio.
Why?
Wow, we went over this. You're the protagonist from Sevens, who is like 12.
Oh.
Oh, I thought the cop was gonna beef with Bio's children. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
That's what I was implying.
Okay.
You're gonna beat the shit out of that cop.
By the way, one of the funniest little fucking lines out of Trudge this episode. When he loses, he goes, "There goes my promotion. I guess I'm going back to being a dual runner meter maid."
Yeah.
They're like, we need to find a way to top Crowler going. Good luck in Duel Monsters Community College.
Yeah. I also just want to give shout outs to the subs OST, which is complete fucking gas. It's so fucking good. Every single track I heard in this batch was killer. It's impressive just how good it all is.
I agree.
Other tiny little things just that I want to mention about this episode that I find very funny. They reuse a character model at one point early on in this with the Jack Atlas stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's a cheerleader who is just Blair. It's just Blair's fucking design.
Oh
from
yeah,
GX.
I did see that.
Neat.
Oh.
And they also like completely rewrote Yusei and Trudge's like whole thing, because in the Japanese, this is the first time they've ever met.
Yeah. No, I brought that up.
Oh right, sorry.
It's all good. I know you have all the shit prepped in advance, so you're probably just reading the bullet points. But it is interesting to see that a lot of this shit stays intact. Especially for a show that's tackling shit like, yeah, fuck the police. It's kind of refreshing that they didn't really mess with any of that to an insane degree.
Yeah. Yeah, thankfully they do not edit any of the content in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds in the first few episodes.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
this batch is mostly untouched. I'm not
It is-
speaking for any future episodes because I'm aware.
You are going to be shocked at how
Hey,
bad it is.
Hey,
in this
bud,
one.
I'm aware of the park, and that's all I
It's
need to
so
say.
The part?
If only that was the only one.
No, but that's one of the bigger ones, I would imagine.
Oh, it's so funny.
Wait, what happens?
Don't worry. Don't worry. When we get to these episodes, we're gonna show you entirely different screenshots of a show you watched.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wow.
There's a point where it
fucking
just gets so fucking bad with censorship.
So how do y'all feel about a more generic version of fucking Weevil? Because
I love
that's what
Weevil.
episode 2 is all about, baby. Let's go.
unlike with
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Weevil.
5D's episode 2.
5D's episode 2, I feel nothing
Creepy
for this
crawlies.
freak.
Yeah, I hate him.
He's not even a freak, he's just nobody. He's just some punk bitch who got literally kicked
His
out
name?
of Neo Domino.
You know what
His name is Lenny.
the worst thing about this entire episode is that awful little freak that just keeps going in the sub, just keeps going.
Ah, you mean
Dude,
Larry.
Dude, I love that dude. His finger is huge.
It's so big. It's scary. It's like an
He's
eye.
always like
Okay,
doing,
I
he's
gotta
always like
ask,
extending
Is it as big as mine?
Huh?
What?
Look at the
Dude,
fucking
it
art.
was. I gotta go find it. I gotta go find a
I
picture
got
of
it.
this thing. Dude.
Yeah, if you can get a photo of this man, let's
salad
compare.
fingers out here.
Oh god.
Shib, yours is at least big because of perspective.
No, I
Yeah.
know. Ooh, yeah, what the Okay, genetic
Yeah, there's
freak.
a lot of distance
Ew.
shots where I'm like, dude,
Alright.
if you fingered me, you'd go all the way up.
Sentences I never
Dude
expected
should
to hear
become
on
a
episode 1 of this
proctologist.
podcast.
Let's go. You didn't expect to hear that, really?
Not on episode 1. I at least wanted to give it
So-
3 episodes before we talked about
Shibuya,
fingering,
didn't
Carl.
episode 1 of fucking DM era have me saying something about Joey selling his sister on a casting couch?
Oh my god.
I didn't
Yeah,
wanna
we sure
remember
did make that
but,
joke.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that was episode.
So,
it was early on.
by the way,
Mhm.
these 3 chuckle fucks names are Lenny, Lug, and Larry. Larry's the one with the giant finger. Lug's the one with the glasses. Larry's the one that actually duels. Or Lenny's the one that
I'm
actually
glad their
duels, I
names
should
all
say.
start with L because that's all they're getting this episode.
Yeah.
Fuck
That
'em.
was good. That was good.
They're boring. I barely have notes
don't
on this
want
one. They're stupid.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. There's not much to say here, except one of them makes a funny noise all the time.
Yeah.
This episode gives us a start with a flashback to explain Yusei and Jack's history a little bit. Turns out that, hey, Yusei's not the perfect duelist that every other protag has been, because we witness him losing to Jack immediately.
Yes.
Okay, but that was pre-series, so that doesn't matter. That doesn't count towards
Yeah,
his
but it's
win-loss
still-
ratio.
That's before he, that's
It's still
before he had
character
the power of the
development.
protagonist.
It's still character development, and it also implies that back then, Yusei only used a monster deck. Like, he unironically used a monster mash deck, apparently.
Yeah, he's just like me when I was 6, and the only things I used were all of Yugi's monsters and also a Blue Eyes.
That's fair. I would do that.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
sense. You
I
just
would
buy
do that.
both starter decks and just do that.
Yeah, exactly.
And meanwhile, in the present, Jack's got his shirt off. He's in his penthouse. He's looking at Stardust Dragon like, I'm British.
You fucking got him, dude.
And we don't have a bit for him yet. And then Rex Goodwin comes in and starts fucking asking him about, like, if he's thinking about the past and stuff. And Jack launches the fucking Stardust Dragon into his deck from across the room.
It's so
Badass,
Like-
man.
Dude tosses
also,
this
shout
card
out
without
to
fear
the
of
English.
bending it.
We got the English-Japanese difference here of Rex Goodwin dub, Rex Godwin Japanese.
That's
You can't
crazy,
even have
dude.
God in your name before
Such a
they have to
random
censor that
choice.
shit out.
Such a random fucking choice. So yeah, Rex Goodwin, who is voiced by Murray Thom. I am pulling up his fucking page real quick because I've never heard of
Yeah,
this
'cause
man in
that's
my
not a
life.
name that's familiar to me either. I'm also curious.
He was apparently on Oprah once.
Huh? Sure.
Oh no. Who is this man?
While Shorah is looking up who the fuck he is, I do like.
Oh, his only acting credits are Rex Goodwin, and Rex Goodwin young.
Let's
That's
go.
Holy shit.
I like the little things where we just casually establish that even though speed duels are like the big popular spectator sport, regular duel discs are still everywhere, and you can still just do
They're
a
still a
regular
real
duel.
thing.
I
We also
think-
get to see the 5D's like new model version of the dual disc, which is fucking cool.
yeah, it's kind of neat. I still prefer the classic, but that's just me.
I love that this idiot shows up and is like, all right, I'm going to beat the shit out of you, you satellite scum. Anyway, I'm going to activate this card that attacks me too, and I'm just going to react like I don't know what the fuck it does.
Well, yeah, he's stupid. He doesn't know what the fuck it does.
It's so good.
What's it gonna
We need
do?
more
Stab
idiots. We need more moments like this in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where a character's just like, I don't know what my fucking cards do.
me? Especially in the dub, there's no text on. It's got 2 numbers on it. Like,
Yeah.
fucking whatever. Who knows?
It's a picture and
So-
a fucking icon. What do you mean it has an effect?
So, something that we're going to get to enjoy a lot of in this series, by the way, you remember how last season we had GX with like 700 different dual disc designs?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, we're getting more of that shit in this series too, because Jack has his own weird ass looking dual disc. Yusei's got like the traditional old school fucking dual disc.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not in an academy this time, so there's no uniformity that's needed for any of this. Thank God.
Yeah,
I like the idea
even-
that each dual disc is personalized.
even Lenny
Yep.
had a different model dual disc.
Yo, shout out to Lenny, dude.
I'm not shouting out that fucker.
Oh, okay.
He sucks.
Unironically, I just love it when they actually change up the dual disc designs. It's fucking cool. I like
Yeah.
the personalized
top
touch.
design is that Chaos Disc. Is that what it's
No,
called?
that top design is just Jack Atlas's dual disc. It's just fucking weird looking.
It's just long and weird.
He's just got a long ass blade on it for no reason.
Well, I don't mind that it
No,
runs
it's
like
not
every field zone is just running down the length of his arm. I think it's interesting for redesign.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. It's just kind of weird. Anyway, so yeah, Jack's just over in fucking New Domino talking about like fucking Goodwin's out there talking about Jack's fucking origins being from satellite being a test from God or something.
Yeah, he's gassing him up like, it's all right, King. You are the chosen one. God said, "Hey, I'm gonna pull a little prank on
Jack's
you,
just-
bro, but it's fine. I trust you to get out of here."
Jack's just looking at him like, dude, you're scaring the hose.
Mm-mm.
So anyway, then we're gonna fucking duel some insect user or something because he punched, I don't know, Blitz. Yeah, Blitz. That's the name of that guy.
Can I
Yeah.
just say, Brutal Dozer's a really good card. God, it is gross in this fucking episode. It is
Oh, yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah.
I wanted
that's
to
a
fucking
bug
barf.
deck. Shoutouts to Metal Armored Bug, a card that I owned when I was 7, that I got out of a booster pack because it's in one of like the first 6 sets. And I looked at this and I went, "This is cool. Those are big numbers. I can never summon this in a duel because it's a level 8 normal monster."
Yeah. Oh, right. This episode also establishes what the job for most satellites is. Most satellites work in fucking trash sorting.
Yep.
So that's delightful. If you live in the satellite, congrats. Your life is sorting out rich people's garbage.
You're the trash man. You
Get,
go out,
get on
you
the
ate some
assembly line.
garbage.
Get to work.
Yeah.
They
Bring
are the
out your swab.
recyclers for New Domino, which is just Jesus fucking Christ, dude. They're really laying it on thick with the fucking classes.
Well, yeah.
for real.
I prefer when a show is overt about it to a show that's
Yeah.
not overt enough.
I mean, yeah. And it's a show for kids. They got to be a little bit more overt about it.
Yeah.
It's just extra funny to think that, like, not everyone in Satellite is, like, a fucking criminal. If they were a criminal, they'd all have fucking marks on their face.
Yeah, some of them just get born there and they're stuck.
Yeah, some people are just fucking... They're just not allowed to leave the poor district. Oh, fuck, you wanna go to college? You wanna fucking, like, live your life? Nope, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
You happened to fucking be here. 5Ds really says that the circumstances of one's birth really are everything.
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting that we had a first episode that was so good and went so hard, and then on the second episode I was dissociating through a good chunk of it. Because why did you stick this duel in here right now? Why did this need to be here? Answer, it didn't. It does a little bit more to establish Satellite and Neo Domino, but you could have done this with a better duel.
I think it's fine overall. This guy's nowhere near as annoying as, like, Rex fucking Raptor or Weevil Underwood. Sure,
Yeah.
he's running a bug deck, but, like, there are plenty of people who run bug decks that aren't those freaks.
No, he's not as annoying. You're very right about that, but he's so nothing. I get nothing. He's the bully in a
And
high school
also-
movie.
Yeah, it also helps to establish, like, a lot of more of Yusei's character. He sticks up for the people he gives a shit about, but he also isn't willing to, like, just assume, oh, this person is a piece of shit and will never change. He can recognize that, yeah, no, the guy's a piece of shit, but he also gives him a chance to change, and at the end of the duel, lo and behold, the guy changes.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Also, it also gives us the chance to see a little bit of new Domino and establish, like, how fucked up the living situation in Satellite is and what the whole deal is there.
Yeah, I just, outside of world building, it kind of just killed the pace for me, because after episode 1 I was ready for some more shit and some more, like, planning to get out, which we get a little bit of here. We get a little bit of an explanation of the plan to escape the satellite. But it just feels like half the episode just doesn't have me hooked because it's just this duel that we didn't
I'd
really
maybe
need.
be with you if like the process of getting out was like a 2 or 3 session type of deal, you know? Like I'd be like, okay, we're kind of can we get to this already, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like one little speed bump.
Oh,
on the way there.
God. We also
that was good.
we also
good
get
one.
we also get a little bit of a chance to figure out why Yusei has this whole thing with Jack going on, because hey, Jack was originally in Satellite 2 and for some reason has left and stolen a card that apparently belonged to Yusei.
And the bike.
And the bike, yeah.
Yeah, because that's also kind of important. I'm probably being too harsh. I just think your second ever episode sort of slamming the brakes is a little bit weird. However, they do pick it back up and the rest of the set's killer. I do love
I
the
get
rest
it.
of
I
the
get
set.
it. There's like a worry that maybe things are going to move really well, like because we came off of GX and that takes a while to find its footing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And stuff.
If-
But what I find you'll notice is that this isn't really a Monster of the Week show the way that one is for like half of its runtime. It's still kind of pushing through. Which we
This
can
episode
kinda
is still at
see even
least
from the
relevant
set.
to the overall plot, because
Yeah.
Lenny is also a threat towards the dual runner that Yusei is working on.
Yeah, I getcha.
We're not
So-
going to really have a thing where we go through 3 episodes of Mill Mike in a row where nothing fucking happened at all, but they did
Thank-
some really dumb duels.
Thank God.
If this was like an episode where Rally is out walking around Satellite and fucking, like, I don't know, goes to a buffet and skips out on the fucking price of the meal, and then Yusei has to duel the guy who owns the buffet to
You
get Rally
duel
out of
buffet,
trouble.
dude, and he's attacking you with bread roll monsters.
With Brogs, in fact. Then you'd have a
Ugh.
very
I
valid
activate my spell
complaint.
card, unlimited breadsticks.
Hungry
Dude,
burger
I want
support.
breadsticks.
What
Let's
if it's
go.
breadsticks? Another one special
Yo.
summons. Oh no!
Yo, fuck this podcast. You guys want to go to Olive Garden?
God, I
Actually,
could kill
though-
for some breadsticks, which is funny
Dude, their
because as
breadsticks
soon as we
suck.
finish, I have breadsticks. I ordered from Pizza Hut, baby.
No,
Oh.
Yeah, if we go to Olive Garden, can I order a carafe of like fucking alcohol?
Cozy?
I need a
Oh.
drink.
Yeah. You want some? I got a drink right here. Hold on.
Oh, thank you. Like,
There's some
Get it-
vodka,
get right-
some
Right in the.
tequila.
I can't be drinking. I do not need to get crossfaded on a Yu-Gi-Oh podcast.
Yeah, you can get
Yeah.
I'm
crossfaded
getting there.
afterwards. I appreciate the restraint.
Is crossfading
Yeah.
safe?
Yeah.
Isn't that two
So long
downers?
as you're not like operating anything like
No, I'm pretty
a
sure.
vehicle.
I don't think weed is a downer.
so
Not? Are you sure?
It's not an
So,
is it
advisable
not
thing, I would
essential?
say. It makes things spin too much. I wouldn't do it regularly.
So bio, there is actually a good reason to drink a little bit of alcohol when you're taking a gummy. It distracts
Hmm.
your body from processing the THC. So you get more effect out of the THC that you put into your body.
Oh, interesting. I always thought that it was a central nervous system depressant.
I don't
Oh.
know about that. But effectively your body will think that the alcohol is more important to process.
That's
so
why like heroin and opiates are so dangerous. Do you guys want to
Who the fuck was talking about opioids? Hello?
Because that's a central
Hey,
what?
I'm gonna fucking
it's,
tell y'all a dumbass little thing. Back when I had a bunch of dental work done, around the time that I was taking a lot more gummies, I came home from a really big dentist's appointment one day. They gave me fucking hydrocodone on my way home.
Oh no.
I took a gummy the minute I got home. I popped one of those hydros. I had the best sleep of my life and immediately woke up and went,
yeah.
"Oh, that's fucking dangerous. I see why people get addicted to this shit."
Yeah.
Yeah. So because that's a central nervous system depressant as well. But opiates connect to your central nervous system and your brain, but you build tolerance at different rates, which is why that like overdose is such a problem, is because like you're taking more to get the brain effect, but it's overloading your central nervous system, which causes you to stop breathing because you don't have a tolerance to it.
That's pretty cool. Bio, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Who asked?
Okay.
This has been Psychology with Bio, your mid 5Ds commercial break. Anyway, back
No,
to the
don't,
podcast.
Don't claim that's a commercial break. We have
Yeah,
our ad
let's
break
not
later.
say that. Wrong. Wrong.
So there is a line from this episode that I want to bring up before we move on to episode 3.
Uh-huh.
It's really fucking good. It's really fucking cool. It's sub only. They're talking about the duel with Trudge. They're
Yep.
discussing the duel with Trudge and how, damn, you say it's crazy how he let you go. What a weird duelist or whatever. And then Yusei drops one of the hardest lines that he could have dropped in relation to it. Quote, I wouldn't call him a duelist. However, for a dog in a position of authority, he accepts it when he loses.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Episode
Tab.
2.
So anyway,
Insane.
one good thing comes out of episode 2, though.
Mhm.
We get to really learn Bridget's psyche after an episode of Saga with Carl.
Yeah, we sure do. There's
What?
the edit.
Huh? Ooh,
Oh.
giraffe.
Rough out here.
Come on, dog. Be nice to her.
What? No, I was talking about the neck. The neck's so long. Wait, is that an edit?
wonderful?
This is an
That's
edit,
an
yeah.
edit. Yeah, I said giraffe.
Yeah, because we have a joke about Bridget having a long neck.
I know. So I said giraffe.
Oh my god, yeah.
All
You
right.
fucking got her, Bio. You ruined her.
Extending all the way out into the caption.
That really is the best touch on it, man.
Next time I'll win.
All right. Episode 3. Shout outs to the fucking dub phrase for recap, where anytime it's an episode where they need a recap, they just have this man go, now let's get up to speed with Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds.
I appreciate a good
Pretty
pun.
fucking
It's
good.
so extra. I love it.
Yep.
So this episode is titled Pipe Dreams, also known as Escape Nitro Warrior versus Goyo Guardian.
I saw
Hell
Golden
yeah,
Guardian and
brother.
I screamed.
Time for one of the most important cards in a progression series.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Because this is one of the most powerful 5Ds cards, baby.
Yep.
Yup.
I remembered Simo engages Prague and I screamed and it was really good. Because I was like, holy fuck, what do you mean he's this early in the show?
The Goyo Guardian, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Goyo Guardian
Bro.
was like the first wave of fucking 5D stuff,
Bro,
dude.
I'm about to
Nuts.
run this bozo over with my Goyo. It's a gauge impression. What do you guys think?
I think it needs some work.
I'm trying my best.
That's why I'm saying I think it needs some work.
Come on, bro. I need a second.
Okay, that's better, actually.
Man.
So,
What a stinker, dude!
Bro, get a look at those
okay, that was
hookers.
concerningly good.
Oh.
So, the higher-ups for Sector Security, instead of firing this man who decided to duel a criminal in Satellite and lost and let him get away, give him an official deck and say, go get him. It's so fucking funny to me.
They're like, you jobbed a bit. Let me give some good shit real quick. Hold on.
Bro, this deck is ass. You need a real set of cards if you're gonna take this guy down.
They're like, okay, if they're better than this, let's give you the. You keep working your way up. Eventually, you get the CIA Yu-Gi-Oh deck.
God. Hey, that's just Spiral, isn't it?
I was gonna say, yeah, that's
Yes.
just spirals.
So, the episode starts with Yusei basically getting fucking in gear, getting ready to leave.
Oh.
Because, hey, the plot is just fucking going, guys. Yusei's about to get the fuck out of Satellite already.
Yeah, I was
It's
scared.
like, yeah, let's
I
get
was
to
scared
it.
we'd have like 20 episodes where we're stuck in Satellite trying to fix all the
Yeah,
parts.
no, this does not have like 25 episodes of In Satellite, and episode 26 is like, all right, we're gonna work our way to fighting Jack Atlas by episode 50.
Thank God. Very,
Can you
very happy
imagine
to see.
20 episodes?
Ugh.
I can. I remember Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Uh-huh.
Imagine fucking 20 episodes of Jack Atlas sitting in his penthouse going, I wonder when Yusei will get here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe next episode.
Very happy that in
Goodwin,
session
do
one.
I have any business meetings?
Very happy that in session one we can just get the fuck out of here. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Episode 15, you flash over to fucking Jack Atlas going, what am I going to order from DoorDash? Or I'm sorry, Duel Dash.
Jack Atlas, his DoorDash driver insists on a tip, and he's like, "Hey man, you didn't tip in the app, can you?" And then Jack just goes, "If you want a tip, you're gonna have to duel me for it. Red Demon's Dragon, kill him."
If you want your tip, you'll have to beat the master of Faster.
Shibuya, I just had a good idea for a bit at Combo Breaker.
Yeah.
I think whenever someone asks me to do something and I do it for them, I'm just gonna hold out my phone with like a picture of like a tip screen. Just be like, just you feel like,
Dude,
yeah,
do that.
Honestly, really funny. Do it.
Carl, are you gonna do your iconic victory dance for $5?
Oh,
of course
hey,
I will.
Yuki sent me a message that got held in auto mod. I'll kill you.
Yuki, you're the first one I'm hitting up. Rich motherfucker.
Hey up, idiot.
We're out here like, no, don't jump me in this alleyway in New York City. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, nerd. Give me your wallet.
I love the idea that the cops just have a speed duel capture deck on standby, and they just don't give it to the people who have duel runners on the force. It's so fucking funny. The cops are so stupid,
funny.
and they deserve every L they take.
Wait, have you seen the price of singles, dude? You think they got that in the budget?
Is still fucking
Yeah, it's rough.
$200.
They only need it when it's actually starting to become a problem.
They
In case of
hire
emergency,
these
break glass, Goyo Guardian.
they hire these dual cops and they're like, you have to build your own deck.
Yeah, but like speaking of singles, I'm building a fucking tier limit deck right now. Let me tell you, ooh.
Yeah, it's rough, man.
Ew.
What the fuck, Quimbly? I'm coming, Quimbly.
Ew.
I'm coming. No.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I'm going through my notes for this. Turbo Booster, funny little guy. I respect that funny little guy.
Can we Can we agree that Nitro Warrior is fucking gross?
Yeah.
I did not expect him to be what he was. And that was scary, and I almost threw up.
Nitro Warrior's fine when you see him from the front, but then when you see his giant like jet engine butthole, you're like, oh.
It's a
Okay.
nightmare. A nightmare creature.
I hate
Satan
the
built
jet
this.
engine ass. It's so much.
Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, Yusei has a plan to get out. Yusei has a plan to get out of satellite that involves driving through the fucking trash chute because it's under
Yes.
maintenance for a very brief window of like 3-4 minutes.
Yeah.
Um,
Surely this can't
and
go
in
wrong.
his attempt to get there, Trudge, because the chip in his duel runner is also a tracking device, is immediately on his ass and forces him into a duel because that's just a thing the cops can do.
Uh-huh.
Now,
They can.
They can seize your vehicle's AI and force it to go to duel mode, which is
It's
kind
sick
of
as
sick,
hell.
actually.
Win this duel, you're getting towed.
I wish real cops could do that. I want to beat a cop with my fucking deck and just like, no ticket for me today, officer.
Damn it,
Jesus
no!
Christ.
And then what if that cop is running
My
full power meta?
quota!
Carl, what if that cop is running a full power meta deck?
He's probably running anti-meta, actually.
That'd probably be the best plan.
That's fair, yeah.
So the duel begins, and Trudge immediately starts showing off how this deck fucking works by having Gate Blocker on the field, forcing
Blocker.
Yusei to be unable to get speed counters.
Which essentially fucks him over in a speed duel where the only way to play spells is to have enough counters.
Shoutouts to
Yeah.
Gatewalker. I got 2 of those in my Masochist series and went, why? Guess I'm playing the Adamantipator I have. What the fuck?
And then he summons a truly awful-looking creature known as Ganogo.
Yeah, that thing sucks also.
Yeah, that thing kind of sucks. It'd be a shame if someone made an edit of it.
It'd be a shame if somebody put a wig on it.
No! My boy! You've murdered my boy!
Hi, Bridget. How you doing?
I'm set over that edit. They were a big fan. The fucking
Bridget.
extended neck. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god. So yeah, Ganogo shows up. Funny card. Totally fucking terrible. What the fuck does this thing even do?
That sure is the
Oh,
monster of all time.
it just makes things go into face down defense. Wow. We don't normally fucking talk about chat, but I need some people in chat to shut the fuck up
Yeah, I
because
need
that
y'all
is
to
not what
calm
it is.
down,
Holy shit.
Because what you're saying about this, about what is essentially a Yu-Gi-Oh! Chain Chomp, is going to kill me.
Jesus Christ. We're not bringing that up.
That's
Thank God
a
chat's
lot.
not on the fucking
That's
screen.
a lot to process.
Carl, this is your
I think
pick now.
they're all doing a great job.
They have been. I've seen some of the discussions up to this point, but man, I'm letting that one die with the VOD. We're not bringing this into the recording. Goddamn.
Whew.
We were just referencing Smiley.
Stop that. Swear to God.
Sorry.
I'm waiting for
So
the
just
monster
to-
who's glep coded.
Just to add fucking insult to injury on all of this, after getting Ganogo out and Yusei continuing to struggle with 2 more of these fucking gate blockers, Trudge gets out fucking Goyo Guardian.
He sure summons Goyo really fucking early, relatively. It's
Really
kind of
fucking
insane.
early. Yusei, you got Junk Warrior out? Too bad. Goyo Guardian fucks it up and fucking ties him up.
Uh-huh. And once again, Trudge has made the terrible mistake of leaving Yusei with any life points. Oh, you thought 50 would be fine? You thought he would never come back from 50? You stupid pig-ass motherfucker. You shouldn't have left him with any.
So, this is the point where I have to ask a very important question to someone in this podcast.
Me?
Because earlier I said that I have a theory as to what monster Bio will fucking hate.
It's time to discover. All right.
Bio,
Hmm.
tell me what you think about Nitro Synchron.
Hate that. I didn't see that.
I think he's a
I
funny
fucking
little
knew it.
guy.
He looks like a soda can.
Yeah,
His
he kind of
face
does.
is terrible.
Yeah.
Now,
hate
if
that.
you maybe you change that eyes, change it up a little bit, make it more Brog like.
Make a
Maybe.
Make him big and round.
Stop that.
Yeah.
We don't need more bro.
Give him a little wig on his. Give him a little wig on his fucking like pressure gauge.
Yeah.
Nitro Brogtron.
Just thinking about this, and this sucks. So, in the middle of this duel, in the dub, Trudge goes on a rant at Yusei about filthy satellites always asking for handouts and all this shit. And I screamed because he sounds like an actual Republican who's sitting in office right now.
Shibuya, question: why is it still on the screen?
Because it's the current edit. Until somebody mentions a thing that has another edit, it stays on the
Carl,
screen.
did you want that to be your talk sprite? Like, what's going on?
I'm about to do
I
it.
think you need to make it not my talk sprite, so it's just staring.
Tell you what.
Just hey, Shib, make a copy of it, put it behind Carl's talk sprite, just have it be staring directly at him.
Why make a copy when we can just have him on the screen for the entire rest of the episode?
Shrink
I
it
love
down
every
and
time
put it
I'm-
over my face.
I love every time I make a new Brog edit, because it just goes immediately into a horrible folder. Oh, I do have terrible news for you, by the way, Carl. I've given all of my Brog assets to G, so G now can also make horrible things for you when
that
editing.
is dangerous. I love the silence. Really speaks volumes here. We already talked
just
about how Nitro
absorbing it.
Warrior is gross, and his canon ass.
Yeah,
sucks.
it's not great. I always forget the names and what actually the synchrons are when they're mentioned out loud. I'm like, is that the green
Yeah.
one?
Yes, that is
Like
Mr. Lizard
green
with
one
the
with-
jet engine ass.
Yeah. What a weird, just like, I never noticed the fucking jet engine sticking out of his butthole when I had that card as a kid.
Well, yeah, because they show him from the front in the card.
Yeah. And now I can't just, like, not look at it. I just see it and I go, oh.
Yeah,
That's
check that shit
terrible.
out, man.
It's unfortunate. You know what's
My
not
pooter.
unfortunate? Trudge
Trudge
eats
getting his shit
and
kicked in?
loses, and then has to eat a bunch of fucking garbage because the
I love this. It's always remained in my run. He gets hit with a couch.
sure does.
Yeah. He should be
Awesome.
dead.
He should be dead. He had to beg his little twink coworker to turn off the garbage pipe because it comes back on.
Turn off the trash.
It comes back on.
Turn off the
just-
garbage.
Just as the duel ends. The time limit's out. So Yusei has to dodge all of this shit that's coming at him. And I'm a little bit damaged, so I thought of Crisis City from Sonic 06. But it's cool as shit.
There
He
you go.
manages to dodge all that shit, because, like, there are cars coming at him.
You know what?
And
Yeah.
as the door is sliding shut, in a move that is impossible and has too much motion blur to not just be hilarious, he slides under that door, making it through, out of Satellite, into Neo Domino. So, good for him.
And
He's out of
and
there.
you know what? It was really fucking cool.
It was very cool.
I might be wrong on this, but you know what? We'll come to see things. Last season for GX, I said that GX was very Kingdom Hearts coded.
Mhm.
I think 5Ds is very Sonic coded.
I can see it.
I can see it.
I mean, look
yeah.
at Yusei's hair.
It's just
like,
like what if
especially
Shadow was
Adventure.
Sonic and Jack Atlas was.
I will say, having watched it,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's awesome.
it's either Sonic or G Gundam coded, which is just a direct thing. The
Mm.
director of the show actually really likes G Gundam and has multiple send ups in the show to it.
That's awesome.
That's great.
Good for him. Yeah, so Yusei makes it out. He ends up in Neo Domino. And, biggest hater on Earth, Jack Atlas, appears out of nowhere to just confront Yusei
Standing
the
on the
moment he
highway.
parks.
Bro is just standing on the highway yelling down at Yusei. In any other context, those two bitches wouldn't be able to hear each other. They'd just be like, Jack! What? I'm here to beat you! What? What?
Oh wait.
Yusei, what?
What'd you say? I can't hear you. What?
I've finally
You gotta
gotten
get
here
a
to
little-
need.
Drive a little further
Ja-
up.
Can you like come down?
It's cool up here. Drive up here.
Do you still have my Stardust Dragon, you asshole?
Oh shit! I think it's in my other jacket.
Hey, Jack, I got a question for you.
Ah.
Did you know that it's time for our fucking ad break?
Oh shit!
Whoa!
It's time for a bad ape. What?
No, we're past NFTs. Get that shit out of here.
Yeah, that happened like 80 years ago.
So
That's going into compilation. That has to become a fucking YouTube short. Let's be real.
yeah.
Oh right, guys, did we mention that? Guys,
No,
we
this is the time.
We want to start doing shorts. So if you have any favorite moments from like all of our time doing these podcasts, clip it on YouTube, or if you already have a clip, send it to us. What?
By the way, did you say that's so fruity?
What do you mean?
You know what? Actually,
if you have any favorite
We
clips,
were doing
I was
so
like, whoa.
good, Carl, with this
Let's
whole like
serving
advertising something.
I'm sorry.
let's do this the easier way than having people like collect a bunch of shit and just yell it at us. Let's make a Google form for this.
I
people
can go ahead and
actually
make a
put
Google
in their
form now.
things.
Yeah, we're gonna have it. We're gonna have one of those forms. You can put in the clips or whatever. It'll make it easier to collect them and make them real shorts. Instead of,
You can either,
I thought it was funny when you made fun of Tennis Guy, and I'm like, all right, I don't remember what episode that is.
Yeah, I don't have a timestamp.
well-
I don't have an episode. That's a lot of digging to do for a vague thing that could have gone on for 30 minutes.
Yeah, we can
I
either.
like that one time Bio was upset about Bubble Man. It's like, all right, I don't remember which one. The first one?
Either-
No, the first one I saw. I don't know when you started watching us.
Either give us stream clips or give us like timestamps in specific episode numbers, and we're gonna work on like a compilation or turn them into YouTube shorts and stuff. Honestly, if I had the money to commission Mimi, that Jack Atlas bit just now with him on the highway would make a fucking really funny thing.
It would be so funny. I think that has a lot of potential.
Oh, all right. Jujutsu Kaisen over here.
Yeah, man.
All right, Megami.
We can't just lose that word forever. I know it's rough, but we can't be losing the word potential to this.
So anyway, advertisement time.
Yeah. I
love ad breaks.
I'll have this form open and I'll continue to work on it once the podcast is over. So, all the usual stuff. It hasn't really changed out that much. We have a Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter.com/MillenniumMike or X if you're a loser. So you go on there. We will post some funny stuff from the episodes. We'll post all of the edits in a given episode. Those go into a thread for the people who weren't here live and didn't get to vote, so you can see what you missed out on as the thumbnail. We will tease when new guests show up. We'll announce when we may or may not have to change our schedule due to, points at the past 2 weeks. All of that, usually on Twitter. Twitter is your go-to source for that news. Or, you can always join my Discord, because I ping a role from Millennium Mike fans in there, and you will also usually get updates in there, and you can ask questions directly if you have any. So, twitter.com/MillenniumMike, or if you're in the live chat, just join there, get the Millennium Mike heads roll, and then I ping that when we go live or when there's an issue. We also...
Additionally,
Go ahead.
Patreon sketches will return eventually when life is less of a fucking nightmare for me to deal with 24/7. There has been just too much shit to deal with lately. But additionally, there's some Saga news to announce.
Oh.
Millennium Microphone Master Saga will be continuing very soon. Shibuya has been replaced. I have taken his soul once more. Once more, using the power of the Millennium Microphone and the Millennium Eye, I have taken Shibuya Gato's soul and deemed it necessary for me to take on the challenging champion, Calamity Carl.
Yeah, guys, Shibuya hates me. Like, Shibuya doesn't like me anymore. And so, like, I gotta have Shorah.
Dude, what the fuck, man?
Man,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
like
I hate
really
trains.
rough.
I don't
because
hate you.
They're taking away Carl's greatest catchphrase of Shibuya. When's Saga coming back?
Hey,
That happens like once per ad break. Where are we gonna be without that?
I'm gonna say a little something here that will explain everything. Family issues with an elderly person. So if you're ever
Yeah.
wondering why
I
extra
get it.
content
Carl's really old
is
and you don't want
difficult.
to deal with them. That's understandable. I got it.
So, everyone stay
Bye.
tuned as M3S Mill Mike Master Saga becomes the Mill Mike Mega Master Saga, or M4S, because the Masters are here to play. Episode 1's been recorded, should be up eventually. I don't know how long that shit will take. Episode 2 will be recorded soon. Fucking-
Sure, that was expertly delivered.
It was.
Was it really?
I
Yeah, it was
clapped.
fucking impressive.
I was like, damn, that's an advertisement. I didn't know we did those.
Did you not?
Oh,
No.
by the way, also there's like some other podcast that like I do occasionally with some asshole named Double and like from some cat boy. There was somebody else on there too, but I don't know. I think we murdered him.
I think you gaslit yourself into believing you had a fourth host at some point. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, eventually.
Anyway,
when you
so,
keep
like, if you-
making reference to a secret member of this one, I think you just need to figure it out. Like, weird.
I don't know. I think it's like a Doctor Who situation. It's like the silence. Every time I look away, I forget who they are. Anyway,
What if you just have like you might have like early onset Alzheimer's or something?
Yeah.
you know, I
that's
might
fair.
honestly that would explain a lot. So anyway, if you like Mega Man, fucking Program
What
Advance
was
will be coming
that,
back
Carl?
eventually.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck would be that even, dude?
Funny.
I'm gonna
Joke
shit out
funny.
a lung. What are you doing?
Joke funny.
Don't do that.
Joke funny.
So if
Give
you
me a
like-
laugh.
Joke.
If you like Mega Man Battle Network, Program Advance will be coming back eventually. We have some ideas in the works to expand out from Mega Man eventually. You can go over and join myself, Yuki EXE, and Double Soul eventually when life stops being a nightmare for Double Soul. Go show him some support on Twitter, by the way, at Double Soul X. He really fucking needs it right now with all
Yeah,
the shit
he's
going
also
on in
having a
his
rough
life.
time of it. So.
Hey guys, I'm doing great, and you're about to hear about my podcast in a little bit.
Yeah, not yet. You
Why?
have a
Do
whole
we have
ad
to?
break segment dedicated. Just give it time.
I wonder how hard it would be to
We need
put
a new,
together, like, an
we need a new
actual
ad break for
video.
dipshits, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
not this shit again.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. Just
It
you
took
know.
a third of GX to get through the last one.
I'll get him. I saw somebody redeem that in the chat, but sound alerts are turned off right now, so I'd do it for them. I'll get him.
yeah. So
We should, you know what? We should look into having our ad just play. Like, I know Google has like an ad thing you could sign up for, where you just present your ad on places.
Add
Like, you can run
sounds.
them on YouTube and stuff. Yeah.
honestly, I don't know, because I feel like if I see an ad for 5 dumbasses hosting a podcast about Yu-Gi-Oh, that's how you get me to not watch the podcast about Yu-Gi-Oh.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
honestly.
Shibuya. All of my
Banner
popular
ads,
posts,
maybe, but
Shibuya, all of my popular posts have had people, like when I mentioned Mumbai, going, "I'm sorry, someone's shilling a podcast, and I actually want to listen to it."
Sometimes you're like, oh, they're always making a podcast about some shit I don't care about. And they're like, that card show from 2008? Hook me
Oh
up.
shit,
Yeah.
baby, let's go!
In my veins.
no, I'm just saying, like, if we put the ads on YouTube videos with AdSense, that's how you get people to not watch.
I
Yeah,
like when the
I'm-
one guy
I'm-
shows up like he never watched an episode, and then the fat one stops. It just keeps being annoying as shit, and no one likes it.
I like
I'm gonna be
when the
real.
main
I would
host
never
wants
see
to
those
kill every
ads.
other co-host. That's really funny.
I'm one of those people who's patched his YouTube app on his phone to not play ads at all. So like,
You're part of the problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Gross.
saying.
no, fuck you. I've got
Rage
revamped.
Trader.
It's great.
You know what else I'm saying? We have a motherfucking Patreon. Patreon.com/MillenniumMike. If you need to ask how to spell Millennium, look at the video version right there in the logo. There it is.
Gonna
Why
be
don't you spell
honest,
it out for us.
not the best brand idea to call it Millennium, like, honestly.
I
fine.
mean,
We'll
it's
change
it.
fitting for original Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the thing. So,
You
No,
just
no,
have to
Don't worry.
I totally get it. It's a perfect idea when you're starting with DM, but also it's a very difficult word for many of the target audience.
yeah,
Damn, all of them fucking
I do
stupid.
get it, and you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, it's hard for them
Whoa.
to start reading, so it's okay. We're gonna promote literacy
I mean,
in the
if we're
Yu-Gi-Oh!
being
fan
honest,
base.
yeah, I was gonna say, if we're being honest, no one in the Yu-Gi-Oh community reads, so
Yeah.
they wouldn't
Yeah.
have read the
I
logo
just
anyway.
meant in general, most people just that word's hard.
Well, it's too late for all that. It's all our branding now.
People still don't know how to spell judgment at this point.
Oh, God,
That is cool.
All right. So, patreon.com/millenniummike. On there, you get access to bonus things, such as movie commentary tracks for Pyramid of Light and Dark Side of Dimensions. And when we get to it, because now we're in the season to get to it, there will also be a commentary track for Bonds Beyond Time. It'll be a while out, but, when we hit that, you guys get to listen to our live reactions watching that movie. Some of us for the first time. It's gonna be great.
I cannot guarantee that this will happen. We have not spoken about it, but I do still hope that we can maybe talk Martin into coming back for Bonds Beyond Time Abridged. Because I think that'd be fucking cool.
I don't know about Abridged.
Well, I mean, just to watch Bonds Beyond Time, really. But yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. Because I don't want to bug him too much about coming back. But if I'll shoot him the idea since we're in the middle of it, and we'll see where it goes from there. You also get access to
he's shown up once per season so far.
True. You also get access to archives of all of our past stream VODs. So for any Yu-Gi-Oh! Games that we've played, access to the VOD for me building that Millennium puzzle model kit. That bitch took too much time. So if you want to experience my slow descent into madness trying to solve the ancient pharaoh's curse, you can go watch that on the Patreon. You can get access to special benefits. Like Shorah said, art for certain tiers is coming back once things calm down in life, which is a big ask, because life's kind of been fucked for the past few years for all of us, but it's fine. Eventually things will get better. And you also get other tangible benefits, like at $25 or more, you get access to the tier where we throw your name up on every single episode. So thank you very much to our current Blue Eyes White Dragons. That is the $25 tier.
There's 3 of them!
Holy
Ultimate Dragon!
Let's go! On top of that, for $50, you can become a Forbidden One.
Whoa.
Thank you very much to our current Forbidden One, Spirit of Bardock.
Now, quick question. Spirit of Bardock, what part are you? Are you the arms, the legs, the head, little D?
A little bold of you to assume both arms would be an option.
You know what? You're right. Spirit of Bardock, I'm hereby kin assigning you to Raw Sphere mode.
Jesus Christ. And our hyper-limited, very exclusive, very prestigious tier. Thank you very much to our God cards, the $100 tier. Our current God cards, Tbone and ShinyMew.
Fuck, I could go for a steak right now. Come here, Tbone.
Stop that. I could also go for a steak. I don't need to be hungry in the middle of recording. A general reminder, not only for us, but for any channel that you follow that has a Patreon, please make sure that you can support yourself. Roof over your head, internet, food, bare essentials before you go supporting creators that you like. But if you have the extra income, and you'd like to show your support, patreon.com/millenniummike.
Didn't we make a change to the God card tier, by the way?
Did we?
I thought we talked about opening up additional slots for it if people wanted those. That way we could also have Sacred Beasts in there. I don't remember.
I'm trying to remember if I actually ended up implementing that, because I remember there being an issue, a technical issue with the God card tier itself.
Okay.
But I'll
Patreon's
double check
fucky.
that. Yeah.
By the way, Millennium Microphone Progression Series, I don't know if that's coming back or not, but, we haven't forgotten it exists.
Yeah, I promise you, it eats away at me every day that we can't record it, but life finds a way to make things a nightmare. So.
Hey, Bio, you want to learn Yu-Gi-Oh the hard way?
Now,
Sure.
don't put Bio through Prague as his first learning experience.
Prague. I love Praguing.
Let's go.
Yeah, did you go to Prague or you?
Yeah.
No.
Jesus.
No, wait. What does that
God.
mean?
All right.
I've never
and
heard
on
it
that
pronounced
note,
like that. At first, I'm like, what the fuck?
On that note,
you.
and
Yeah.
we can all
Prager.
in the middle of the ocean, enjoy the fucking dip ships ad.
Thank God.
That was funny.
enjoy boating? How about listening to some friends tell a few stories and talk about their weeks? Then I've got just the podcast for you. Dip Ships, the legitimate boating podcast. Carl, PM, Medi, and Nick get together and tell their favorite stories and recap what's been going on in their lives and talk about boating too, I guess. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Podbean. And we'll see you on the Nautical Mile. Welcome back! Hey, so how about 5D's episode 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that episode, huh?
A Blast from the Past, Part 1.
I forgot this was the episode where, because I was watching the sub, I forgot to watch the dub. I was just like, you know what? Fuck this intro. I'm going to listen to Precious Time Glory Days. So I muted the audio for the video and synced up Precious Time Glory Days, and it fit so perfectly.
Really?
That's great.
It was so good. The timing was amazing.
You need to actually make that and send it to me. I need to know.
Yeah, just make that. And then it can go up the Mill Mike Twitter. It'll minorly trend.
It'll also be copy struck within 24 hours because they are insane about
No,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
it's okay. We do that on the burner account.
Yeah, there you go.
We embed on the Twitter account we want to use. I do that for media thread stuff.
I also do that. So yeah.
I did grab that from you.
Huh? What do you do?
You make a burner account where all of your stuff that can potentially get DMCA'd will go, and then you just use that in your actual tweets, linking back to the original, so you can make the post without your main account getting taken down.
Yeah, if you're on like a browser
neat.
for
Like a
Twitter,
quote
if you link a video tweet and put /video/1 at the end, it just embeds it as if you uploaded it yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
shit.
nifty.
It's very handy.
Is that why it says like on video sometimes it'll be like from?
Yeah, it'll have like a bold name with a link on the bottom of the video. That means they did that.
It's very, very good, just as an alternative.
Mm-hmm.
So we pick up right where we fucking left off with Jack and Yusei having this shouting match from like a good fucking story away from each other.
Uh-huh. Real
No,
good
actually,
stuff.
that's probably like a 2-story building. Maybe a few more than that.
They start talking about all this shit. Jack starts gloating about how he's, better.
He's the king.
And
the king!
To basically just spit in Yusei's face, he just goes, "Hey, yeah, Stardust Dragon, take it back. I don't fucking need it anymore."
You can have this back. I don't fucking want it.
Yeah, exactly. He hits him with with the Stardust Dragon, and Yusei goes, "No, fuck you. I'm gonna win it back in a duel," which is a bit insane.
I want you to know, this particular screenshot, I thought about doing this, and I never got around to it because shit kept fucking making me busy.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted to redraw it so that he was just flipping Yusei off.
That's fair. Yeah, I thought about it, and I was like, it would be really easy to turn that into a middle finger.
It would be kind of easy, but I would want to like actually turn it around so that it's like the fist is the proper way. He's not just like flipping someone off palm first.
Yeah, I get that.
Well,
but that would have required like background redrawing and stuff, and I'm not.
Yeah, there's like
life.
multiple layers you'd have to go through for that to even work.
Sometimes an edit is just too grand for the scale of this show.
Yeah, my edit took 7 minutes.
Oh, don't worry. I have a couple that were real quick, and I have one that's going to be really good in a minute. Because meanwhile, Sean Schemmel once again hard carrying this dub. He is the scientist who's freaking out about their energy source that they've finally managed to, finish and get up and running, and it's so good, and he's so quirky.
Shib, do you know what his name is?
What is his name?
Well, in Japanese, his name is Akutsu. Mm-hmm. But in English, the scientist who is the head of the NRD research department of New Domino City is named Zigzix.
Huh?
Zigzix. Zigzix.
Huh.
What the fuck? Who let white people start making traditional names in Neo
This is not
Domino.
expecting that.
This is the name of a modern day 3-year-old. I swear to God.
I think his father was Elon Musk.
Oh God, yeah, you're probably right.
No, it would have been even worse than this, based on that other
Based?
child. So yeah, they've got the energy source that in the dub is Ener-D, or in the Japanese, momentum, sometimes translated to moment.
Moment.
Way better.
I love this fucking big nose Dr. Freak just shouting and spinning around. I was just like, stop spinning,
He's
you
on so
freak.
many drugs.
And
He's
then
on so
Goodwin.
many
John Channel's
drugs.
putting his whole pussy into this
Yes.
character.
I was at first just, stop spinning, you freak. And I was like, actually, I love this guy. I want him to keep spinning.
He's so quirky and science
Love
filled.
him.
It's great.
Got his fucking science out.
So while Jack and Yusei are having their shouting match from the highway, we get introduced to Zigzix, and apparently like he's called a fucking press conference in the middle of the fucking night. Not a press conference, but like a fucking what would you call it?
Insisting
a
on
board
starting
meeting?
a video call with
Yeah.
like this big group of higher ups in Neo Domino, including Goodwin.
He is that
tells
guy.
him to chill the fuck out and get to the point.
He is that guy who hits the call button in the Skype group.
Yeah.
Just completely and utterly fucking like no one, like unprompted. No one asked for this.
Mm-hmm.
He's yelling about how like there's some fucking new shit going on with their fucking reactor machine, how it's like doing even better than usual. And then Rex gets informed, hey, sir, there's a filthy fucking satellite in our city.
I'm trying to remember. Is the person who informed him his secretary?
It's Mina, his secretary,
Yeah, okay.
the lady.
So thank you, KZ.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in the scene they have a really good moment in which he doesn't even do this. He grabs her by the head.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is basically what's going on in a more positive
Kinda.
manner.
Yeah.
Mina Symington, by the way.
Symington?
Yeah, Symington. Siming.
Okay. Ignoring the
Done.
whitest names I've ever heard in my life and moving on, we cut back to Yusei.
What's wrong with Mina?
No, Mina is fine. I think Mina's a very cute name. I think it fits her. She needs to get a better job away from some of these nut jobs, but that's entirely irrelevant.
I'm sure the pay's
By the way-
awesome.
It better be.
By the way, delightful news for you.
Mhm.
She has 2 English voice actors.
Okay.
So, episode 65 onward, she will change voices. Enjoy that.
Oh, good. Last time they did that, it was Mokuba, and I wasn't a fan.
Her voice actor is currently Carrie Karanen, who plays herself, Misty Treadwell, and Kisara in original Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh.
And Mokuba. She is the replacement Mokuba voice actress.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you'll
that's
see this
kind of
having
funny
a lot, like,
that she was the
like
replacement
replacement
Mokuba,
Mai.
and then she gets replaced later on.
Yeah,
Kinda-
she gets
kinda bringing it full
replaced
circle.
specifically. She gets replaced specifically later by Eileen Stevens, who is the voice of Yubel.
Huh.
Mm.
Interesting. Okay. So all of the board members are just left there while Rex has to go and oversee the fact that Jack and Yusei are discussing dueling, and then they go to the stadium in the middle of the night to just fucking have their beef and do a speed duel in this empty arena, which is so fucking cool. It's so fucking cool
And,
that Jack not only says, yes, I accept your challenge, but also, we need to do this in the most dramatic way possible.
Yeah. We also get introduced, now that Goodwin and Mina are watching Jack and Yusei about to duel, we get introduced to Lazar. Love him or hate him.
Hate him.
A lot.
Love him. He is
Yeah.
great.
A lot
I
of
love him in
people.
Japanese. He's always going.
Oh, that gross little fucking clown freak.
A lot
Oh.
of people thought that I was going to make this character's fucking outfit my design for this season. First of all, no.
They hate you.
Why do they
First
think
of all-
you choose a balding little goblin?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I'm half and half on it because I look at him and I go, if he didn't have that much forehead, maybe, because he wears a good outfit and the fucking makeup, fun.
Yeah, hold on.
But then
let me
he
give
talk-
them a better example of the full body.
But then he opens his mouth in the anime and he immediately goes, filthy satellite.
Yeah.
Unironically, he is fucking Yu-Gi-Oh's version of Uriel from Supernatural going, filthy mud monkeys.
Uh-huh, he sure is. Ugh.
I love this dude. Major dub name downgrade. Jaeger is way better than Lazar.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said
Yeah.
this, but I wrote down, hey, that was fucking scary, bro. Not cool. Do not do that again. I don't know what that is in context to.
That's really
That must-
funny
High as fuck.
that you don't even know.
I was written down like right before the Jester Freak there shows up. So it was something
Oh,
before that moment.
God.
Shibuya,
Mm-hmm.
I fuck.
What's up, man?
Thanks to the chat, I just realized an edit idea that only you and I pretty much would have gotten, and like a very small subsection of people.
Oh, no.
I might have gotten it.
Rem Lazar.
Nope.
Moving on. So, Jack and Yusei are at the empty arena, and they decide to, take out their beef in the middle of a speed duel. It's very cool. Jack is still able to read Yusei's moves after 2 years, and just sort of anticipate all the shit he's going to do before he does it. Yusei's getting a little bit heated, understandably, given everything else that Jack has done to this man. Cobalt Hedgehog shows up. Shout out to my fucking boy. Shout outs to my little guy. Yeah, man.
Dude, at one point, Jack just starts talking about fucking chasers, and I'm like, dude, what are you saying?
The pursuers.
Yeah, he's like, right now, you are the chaser. And I'm like, huh?
Yusei would never.
Dude, they've ruined the first Kingdom Hearts 2 secret ending where Chasers appears in gold 3D text.
Jesus Christ.
Really?
I know this because I had my Patreon used to be Kingdom Hearts themed, and my $25 tier was called Chasers.
No.
God.
That rocks.
So for a while
That's
I had
so
like 8 or
funny.
9 Chasers on my account.
Oh,
well, you probably still do.
no.
Don't
Oh,
cut that out.
man.
Don't get
Hold
that.
on.
Yeah. Don't slice that one out. We don't need
Hold on.
that one.
It's not this one. Where I'm looking through these endings. It's not that I don't believe you. It's that I need to know.
It's the Gathering specifically where they stop when he's walking forward and a shit ton of text appears.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright.
I keep looking
Yeah.
at Lazar and I'm like, fucking good outfit,
Gotcha.
good looking character, kinda, except for the fucking forehead. Yeah, the race.
He has an immaculate silhouette. You always know he's coming.
I'd rather not know he's coming. I'll be honest.
He would be the kind of guy to add everyone.
Dude is scary also because the ears. He's clearly an elf.
There it is, by the way.
Chasers, memory of Xehanort. Oh, what
Lost
happened to you,
too.
dude?
He did some shit in his 20s. I'll tell you what.
I finally need to look through all of Dark Road to find out if he's a chaser or not.
I mean,
Oh,
there's a
man.
character in Dark Road I can look at and go, yeah, you're not, sis. So.
yeah, it's Pete.
Peter and Peter and Peter.
So Jack has these monsters, these golems. Small Piece Golem is one of the funniest motherfuckers in this entire batch. He's
Yeah.
so stupid. He sucks
Yeah, I know.
so
fuck,
bad.
fuck that dude.
But then he also has like Medium Piece Golem,
Yeah.
and like I just look
Big
at these idiots.
I don't like that golem. Why? It's mid.
I looked at these.
that
dumb
would
fucks.
explain it.
What's up?
Because he summoned it. I wrote down they're fucking mid, bro.
Yeah, mid-piece golem.
mid-piece golem.
Yeah.
Small piece golem's funny, but then the other two are terrible.
Yeah, I don't like that
forgot.
the
Dude,
large one
I
has
think they
lips.
were right. I think they were right. Kanto is the only place that has good Pokemon designs. Look at what they're putting out now.
So true. I was just like, I forgot he uses the piece of shit golems.
No, here's the problem, KZ.
Yeah.
Small piece golem is a Kanto design. Mid piece golem is a Gen 4 design.
Yeah.
Large
Yeah,
piece
retroactively
golem is a
gave that
fucking
motherfucker an evolution.
large piece golem's like a Gen 9 design.
No, don't discredit Gen 9. That's like a...
No, that's not a bad thing. It just fits more in like Gen fucking 8 and 9.
I would say
It's a sword and shield.
because
It's close to Sword and Shield and fucking Scarlet Violet character designs.
I'm looking at the large golem and I'm so glad we obscured its lips.
Yeah, it sucks.
I couldn't use a screenshot where his lips were exposed or it would be over for me. I would die on the spot.
Yeah.
I do love
I'd cry.
that for our first two-part duel of the entire series, it ends with Jack not just summoning his ace, but also bringing Stardust Dragon out on the field specifically to spite Yusei and just go, no,
Yes.
fuck you.
Dude really brought out both of the meta-relevant dragons at this point real quick.
Yeah, and then the Blowjob brothers over in the spectating booth are just like, holy shit, he is him. God damn.
Dude,
By the way-
I thought he was taking the piss of other duelists that he dueled. He's busted out 2 aces on one guy.
By the way, a small remark from Lazar that we fucking glossed over. It is apparently just illegal to duel a satellite person.
Oh yeah, satellites aren't supposed to have a deck. I'm just gonna keep this one on screen.
Just
while we're
real
talking
funny. Just real funny watching this episode and the next episode. Lazar basically frothing at the mouth to call the cops because he can see a satellite.
Yeah.
Like as it goes on and we get more and more context, some of these laws become even more insanely racist. Of like,
For real.
how did you manage this? How did you create this level of a dystopia?
This is what happens when the world hyperfixates on a card game collectively.
Yeah.
Okay,
You see,
I guess you take the good with the bad.
We really cannot make a bit for Lazar for this fucking season because he just is a bit on his own. He's an unbelievable Yu-Gi-Oh bit where you have a racist elf who's just on the show.
The bit is that he sucks, and I want to beat him up at all times. I see him on the screen, and my fight instinct
Yeah, but you have
goes
to like
crazy.
crouch down to be able to do that.
No, I can just kick him. He's low enough that my foot will just make direct contact.
Every
Oh,
other
yeah.
word out of his mouth is just him going, "Ooh, poor."
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm also just gonna bring up episode 5 because it's a 2-parter. Fuck it. They're
We're
intrinsically
just
tied in.
blending in.
Truly, this is the world of nihilist Mokuba.
Oh,
Holy fuck.
that's a callback. Very, very happy that episode 5 in the dub he just outright calls himself the Master of Faster. What a clown, Jack Atlas.
I love him. I love
Awesome.
him so much, dude. Can you hold your own against the Master of Faster?
I also do like the phrase, seriously, you say didn't you learn anything in the schoolyard? Do you think this motherfucker
Yeah.
went to a school? Did you go to a fucking school, Jack?
You guys want some beef jerky?
Nah, I'm good, man.
No, he's the
Please stop beef
gift
jerking it
he's
on
the
the
gift from
podcast.
God. He doesn't have to go to school.
You know, he's just fucking too good at the game. He already knows what he's doing in life. Playing card games.
Yeah.
On what device is he playing these card games?
Steal it.
He's emulating him on his phone.
That also works.
Yeah, they added that shit and they just kept it for another 100 years. It was pretty good.
Alright, Yusei, connect your phone to the bike. We're gonna play Master Duel.
Ugh.
But Jack, I wanna play...
Wait.
Jack, I wanna play Duel Links. Fuck you, we'll
They're
play
gonna
Rush
fucking-
Duel.
You
gonna play
say
Master Duel, you don't
no
like it."
one plays that one anymore.
Duel
You
Links
say
fell
they're
off
shutting
when they
that one
added...
down.
Duel Links fell off when they added Link monsters. Let's be real.
Come on, Yu-Gi-Oh developers, make up your minds.
Jesus.
You fucking bitch.
All right, it's hitting. We need to wrap this up.
I do that even sober. I feel like we've done the dumb Mickey Mouse bit on my stream like 10 times.
A lot.
All right. I fucking love that Yusei had an entire counter strategy to bring Stardust Dragon back. It's so fucking good.
Yes.
It's so fucking cool.
It's so
I
good.
love
It's
that
really
shit.
good. Can I also just say, call this motherfucker Wile E. Coyote because he's being foiled by a Roadrunner.
Yeah. It's fucking
Get
awesome.
off the stage, please.
You cracked. I heard you laugh.
Oh, right. Throughout this entire duel, by the way, both Jack and Yusei are showing signs of having a fucking heart attack, so that's great.
Yeah.
Their
Well-
arms are hurting. They're smelling toast.
Well, that's a sign of a stroke, not a heart attack. The stroke is when you smell
Oh,
toast.
it doesn't matter.
They should get off their fucking
Don't
bikes
worry,
and
the
go see
right
the
arm went
doctors,
numb
but-
too.
More like fart attack.
These bitches are about to die, and they're just like, no, we have to continue the duel.
Having seen Bonds Beyond Time and basically just that, for my knowledge on 5Ds, I'm stunned this is a plot point that's coming into play this fucking fast. For the season
Yes!
about motorcycles, we are fucking speedrunning the setup for this shit.
Oh, yeah.
We've done it. We found a Yu-Gi-Oh series that's the plot progression of any other fucking anime with a story in it. We've made it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I was just doing that.
I also love that, we don't get to finish the duel. We try to. We try to settle who's the better
Yeah,
duelist.
we're like, we can push it. Push it to the limit.
We can't legally get rid of Jack Atlas's undefeated streak 5 episodes in, because that would be too much.
Yeah, no.
But we
So
also
instead what
cannot.
happens-
We also cannot have our protagonist lose immediately. So the way to settle it is, boom, Crimson Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
I was very
Big Red
surprised to
Dragon
see it.
shows up. Meanwhile, at the same time, the entire time that they're dueling, by the way, as all of this shit is like starting to happen, the energy reactor that Zigzix was talking about starts to rev up and get fucking more and more wild, apparently.
Yeah, the power grid is going fucking out of control.
Something fucking weird is going on with how the power grid is connected to dueling in this world. Possibly a plot point for later.
A little wacky. A little
I don't know. I don't
interesting.
think they're gonna bring it back up, honestly.
You're right, no one wants to see Zigzix. Anyway,
Exactly.
I was
From-
really hoping
the-
that no one would respond to Carl for like 15 seconds and make him feel it.
So anyway, the Crimson Dragon appears. They both fucking like crash their goddamn bikes, and the minute that Yusei stands up, the cops are on his ass.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
He's
Lazar.
about to be
Yes.
arrested
You
for
know
a living.
Lazar had his phone and had his finger hovering over speed dial, and Goodwin just the entire time had to keep saying, "Don't fucking do that. I want to see this. Don't fucking do that." And then the moment Jack looks like he's in any danger of losing, Goodwin just goes, "Do it."
Poor.
Jesus.
Welfare, ew!
Ugh.
Oh, welfare rats.
Oh,
I don't have a lot of notes for this episode because it was just fucking good. It was so fun, dude. This is so
Yeah.
cool, dude.
5D's fucking
I'm
rips.
so excited.
I'm pumped.
All right. So that's the first batch, and now we got to get to some of the most
Yeah.
important shit.
Hashtag free Yusei. My man's did nothing wrong.
Least favorite.
you say can't be in New Domino City because of woke.
God. Least favorite card in play. Does anybody specifically want to go first?
I'll go first.
All right, man. What's up?
My least favorite card is Doom Dozer because it was ugly as shit.
That's fair.
My least favorite play was not using Junk Synchron's effect because he kept summoning it and not bringing back another monster from his graveyard.
He's built different. He doesn't need to do that every time. It's fine.
I guess, but like you gotta resolve effects when they activate as part of the game.
Hmm.
All right.
I'll go next.
Okay.
Least favorite card is probably going to be Nitro Synchron. Least favorite play is going to be Synchro summoning Nitro Warrior and having to look at his giant jet fucking engine.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, understandable. My least favorite
I've
card.
got hatred in my heart.
Oh,
Yeah.
for who?
First up, mid-piece Golem. I just like that one the least of the set, personally.
No
See,
hate.
look at that guy.
No hate for large. Just mid?
Do you just not like his face?
Well, as said, mid. But I just don't like it. Like, the top dude kind of looks like a Moai head, at least.
Dum-dum.
That's
Yeah,
Dum,
so I
dum,
can
dum,
actually... Dum-dum-gum-gum. And least favorite play has to be, I forget what his name is in Japanese, like the main cop with the big eyebrows. Was it like Ushio or something? Like Trudge.
Ushio, yeah.
Tetsu, I think?
Basically Trudge.
Yeah.
The fact that he failed
It's
to dodge
Ushio.
a couch is really pathetic.
No, but that's funny,
That was
though.
really funny.
He's a cop. He shouldn't be cool.
He's washed, dude.
He's been washed.
He went through 3 spin cycles in this set.
You know what? Fair point. I'll give that to you. My least favorite card is Handcuff Dragon, because that's a card that could have been really fucking cool if they had just slightly redesigned him, and instead he's kind of a low-tier dragon. And it sucks, because his effect is interesting, and he's interesting, but his design it's so stupid. The way he
That's
looks is so disappointing. I think if you're gonna make a dragon, it needs to look cool. And like,
I think Handcuff Dragon's not that bad.
No, that was my least favorite too.
I feel like it had potential and it was just
Looks
wasted.
kind of lame.
And then my least favorite play is the motherfucker from episode 2 forgetting that his antlion spell also did damage to him. It was funny, but
Fuck.
if you're gonna throw down, at least know what the fuck your own cards do. If you don't know what your opponents do, that's not on you, because you're experiencing that for the first time. Know your deck. And Baya?
My least favorite card was the Handcuff Dragon. Least favorite play? I don't know.
Just pick one. Any.
I don't know. Yusei being poor was a bad play.
All right, Lazar.
All right, well, we found the cop.
Shibuya, pay me $50. I'll redraw his art right now.
Motherfucker, I don't have money right now.
Someone in chat, $50. I'll make it an alternate for bio.
Oh, God.
What if I said pretty please?
I need money to survive.
Yeah, so do I. That's why I was like, I can't do it.
If
I
somebody
considered it. I literally...
If somebody
I'm
in
buzzed,
chat
so I
donates,
literally considered... Go, I'll take that out of my rent fund. Can you drop bio as a clown?
If people in the live stream chat donate, I will give the 50 to Shorah and have him do that.
Chat, this is where you get to participate. You don't usually get to do this.
Yeah, people in the live call, we're addressing you right now. Go. All right, favorite card play.
Huh?
Does anybody want to go first specifically, or should I just start?
Hey.
Yeah?
What is the
Fuck you. It was Stardust Dragon.
Stardust Dragon. That was my favorite.
Stardust Dragon.
That's what I'm saying is my favorite.
Stardust Dragon's cool.
My favorite play though was like the Synchro summoning.
Motherfucker just stole it right from under me.
God damn.
Thank you, Ryu Rush, for the 10 gifted subs.
I love that. I did that shit in
shit.
school all the time, where I'd hear someone about to say something, and I'd say it too, and I'm like, see, I knew it well. I definitely knew that.
Oh man.
Hey, you so goddamn much, Pyroxis.
Hmm?
I'll put a pox on you and your family, son.
What?
I'll kill you.
Fucking.
My favorite play is Wiretap, by the way.
Ah,
I'm gonna go basic. I'm
Bio,
just
is
gonna
your
go-
favorite play Wiretap? I just thought I'd ask.
No, it was the Synchro summon.
Oh,
The,
okay.
like the Junk Warrior, whatever it's called.
Let's go.
We'll see.
I'm gonna go pretty basic. My favorite card is probably Stardust Dragon, tied with Red Dragon Archfiend, because they're both fucking cool as shit.
That's fair. Yeah.
Favorite play is a tie between Yusei stealing back his fucking Stardust and Scrap Iron Scarecrow, because that brought back some fucking nostalgia.
All right. Everybody saying Stardust Dragon. Thank you, Shorah, for being the only other person to say Red Dragon Archfiend. Because, Yeah, I like Stardust. I don't like how lanky Stardust is. But I'm gonna say Red Demon's Dragon is so fucking cool.
Shibuya, I'm gonna ask you politely to stop bullying my long, sharp white boy.
Has he considered being less long and sharp?
No,
Or white.
never. Not even a consideration.
Then I'll continue to bully him, thank you.
Damn.
My only problem with my only problem with Stardust Dragon is it starts the weird trend of Yu-Gi-Oh monsters with gemstone titties.
I hate
That's fair.
I hate Stardust Dragon because he taught the fish how to synchro summon.
God. And then my favorite
Yeah,
play.
it's got like those clear, the weird boobs.
It's got
And,
the
like, the
Frieza
hips.
gems.
Yeah.
Hey boys, it's it's a man SDD.
God. And then my favorite play, Yusei stealing. Thanks, man.
Sorry, Shorah disconnected, reconnected.
Yeah, Discord just like died on me for a half second.
Oh,
I
I
don't know
hate
what the
when it
fuck that
does
was
that.
about.
Yeah, that might just be Discord
Yeah.
shitting the bed because it likes to do that functional ass program that it is.
My thing is, Twitch didn't blip at all for me, so I just watched myself disappear and reappear.
Yeah, that kicked ass.
So
Oh my
good.
god. Hey, Shorah,
it?
check your PayPal real quick.
Oh no.
The chat came
Wait.
through.
Wait,
So
Let's fucking go.
Wait. Is this the cop thing?
yes.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Thank you, chat.
Yeah, sorry.
Stop
They,
that.
Thank you, chat.
they did that shit
Stop
basically
that.
Thank you,
immediately.
chat.
Yeah,
So
between
fast,
10
what the
gifted
fuck?
subs, a single tip for 30, and then another single tip for 50. We've
Oh
more
my
than covered it.
God.
Thank you, everybody.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Let me just real quick show my appreciation.
He
with,
got paid
chat
to
with
make
some
fun of you and
Mokis.
ruin your life. You got tipped. That's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Gotta love it.
and my favorite play, we didn't really go over it, but when Yusei's dueling Trudge in the garbage tunnel, while Trudge is monologuing about handouts and shit, Yusei just activates a spell. No, it's a trap. It's a trap that gives him back speed counters, despite the cards that prevent him from getting speed counters at the beginning of every turn. And I thought that was sick as hell because I love when Yu-Gi-Oh players just do the thing where they play a card while their opponent is monologuing, and by the time their opponents notice the card has been played, it's too fucking late. It's always so good.
It's great. I love that.
Love that shit. Is there anybody who hasn't gone yet for favorite card play? Because we all sort of just collectively said the dragons right away.
Oh. But I'd just like to point something out delightful here that I just realized.
Mhm.
This is one of 2 podcasts in my life where I get paid mid-fucking episode to make bullets for other people.
That's awesome. Love that.
It's great. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you, Dragon Chili, by the way. When Program Advance comes back, I'm sure Double will appreciate the art that you've made me draw of him.
Oh god, yeah, I've seen that art. It's a lot.
All right. My favorite card,
Okay.
Junk Synchron. Look at that guy.
Let's go.
Look at that fucking guy. He pulls his little butt cord and he gets ready.
He sure does.
He's accountable. His effect is good, and I've always liked Synchron decks. So he's a consistent major piece, and he's like the first one.
Synchron Pyro's pretty good right now.
Yeah, I feel like it's always been at least at least mid tier.
Yeah, right now
Okay,
it's pretty good right now because they brought back a Jet Synchron, so he's just like
Oh, okay.
the best little freak to get out.
Yeah, and I guess the finish to the second duel against Trudge was probably the finish for that was probably my favorite play.
Yeah, that shit was also really good.
Yeah, just Nitro Warrior's pretty cool.
Oh no.
You're so right for this.
Thank you, Power Proto Man, for sending this on Twitter as I go to check. The moment I go to check, hey, I want you to know somebody mentioned a thing in the chat, and then a viewer made it real. Brog Peace.
Oh?
That. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Actually
Wow.
insane
Dude.
how well that works.
Dude,
Thank you.
2100 attack.
I'm gonna have nightmares about that.
So is that going in the poll?
Shit.
I mean, yeah, I can do that.
No.
If
I
we're
think it has to.
No, I hate him.
too bad.
I won't
Oh,
even be
man.
fucking like. I won't even be upset if that wins. Honestly,
Yeah.
Yeah,
having a viewer made image win one is fucking great.
dude, it's so our election has an independent, and we'll make ours better here.
I'm
All
just-
who aren't not in favor say aye.
You're fighting a losing battle here, my man.
Okay, honestly though, like, it could be a really funny bit going forward if we just like the week before the podcast airs, we go, "Hey, reminder, send us funny edits from this set of episodes," and they might show up if they're good.
We make our
That's-
meme tweet.
Hold on, I have one more in me that I need to work on. Give me 1 second.
I think I got
Oh, no.
one more in me.
Yeah, I'm thinking I got one more in me.
Oh, they don't have this font by default on here. Damn. A shame.
Hey KZ, I'm gonna shoot you a quick DM.
Sure. I do think it would be a good idea that before each new episode airs, we just say, "You got any memes or bits
I'll tell you what.
related to this block of episodes?"
We could do that. That could also be like a funny Patreon thing.
Yeah, perhaps
Like-
you could do
like
that
if you're a
as well. It's a
patron
good
of-
good way to get our audience to also watch the show with us even more.
Yeah, true. Just make it a as low as the $5 tier. If you submit stuff, it goes in a folder for patron edits, and we put the best of it up there, and it goes in for the vote.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff could be pretty neat.
Yeah. You know what else is neat? The Brog Job Brothers.
Oh my
Let's
god.
go.
A fucking boy in his blob.
Boy and his Brog, even.
Oh.
God.
Yeah. So, before we end the episode, I put out a little tweet asking people if they wanted to guess what our outro music would be. And I was curious to see responses. Only
Because
one
we
person
hadn't
got it
figured
right,
it out.
but somebody did get it right. Somebody did clock it almost immediately. Let me go back to the actual fucking tweet. Hold on. So a lot of people guessed that it would be an opening. A lot of people guessed that it would be an ending song for the show. Somebody said Initial D Eurobeat, which I respect that. We're not getting copyright struck every episode.
Damn.
So I looked for karaoke versions of these fucking songs, and unlike GX's, where I could find instrumentals really easily, there are 0 instrumental versions of any of the 5Ds songs out there. None.
Oh, damn.
No OPs, no EDs, jack shit. So if those ever came on CDs with the original tracks, they're just not any place that I can access. So instead, it's Callan Kessler's theme from Duel Links, which genuinely kind of goes hard. So it's got the little cowboy whistling at the start, and that's gonna be our new outro music, because fuck it. The best sounding 5Ds music I could find.
What a horrible dub. Callan.
Yeah, Callan, Colin, either way, it's...
Yeah. Japanese one, it's Kiryu.
Yeah, which Kiryu is fucking sick, and because this is a show with some dragons in it, Kiryu works. Alright, before I do our outro read and deafen myself, if you want to watch the next episode of Millennium Mike live, remember that we have moved our time. We are now recording at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on Twitch instead of 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So for some people, the schedule changes made it so they can't show up. That's fine. The episode will still go up the next day at 12:30 p.m. Eastern on all the usual platforms. But if that means you can make it, remember to come out to the stream. Watch us do our shit live, submit shit live, help to pay Shorah to shoot people with edits live. And for the next batch of episodes that you should watch if you want to keep up with us, that's episodes 6 through 10. We're going to be recording that on May 11th. So, you know, mark that off in your calendar if you want to join us.
Yeehaw, man.
Yeehaw!
Get a dog, little longy.
Anybody have anything else they want to say before I just hit this deafen button?
This guy said a slur? I'm sorry, I still have the stream paused on the opening thing.
Oh, poor.
I'm excited for the next episode because there will be one visual bit that most of us will hate, and it will probably be in worse play despite not being in play.
Yeah.
That's fair. Sometimes a thing is so vile it's not even a play in the game.
Yeah, I immediately remembered and went, oh, this is going to be rough.
Yeah. Bye, you got anything you want to say before we wrap up?
Nope.
All right, shit.
Oh yeah, throw him down.
Let's go. Thank you all so much for listening to the Millennium Microphone. I cannot believe that we've made it to our third Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. Technically fourth if we're counting Season 0, but we're not getting into the semantics of that. And it genuinely would not be possible without the support of everybody who watches every week, everybody who comes out to the live recordings, who supports us on Patreon. So thank you all so much, genuinely. I cannot stress enough how much it means to me that you guys continue to support the podcast. We're coming up on, 4 years this year of MilMike, which is insane. And, yeah, like I said before, a friendly reminder, recordings have now moved to 7:30 at night instead of 2 p.m. on Saturdays. So, got that? Just want to make sure, because it's a hell of an adjustment. Alright, good. Now, last time I said get your game on, because that was Jaden's thing in the dub, but Yusei's catchphrase doesn't really work as an outro. So, I'm just gonna go back to a classic, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say, see you next duel.